Gear Mondays, the greatest Metal Gear podcast ever.
I don't agree with you.
Releasing on Monday, every Monday.
How did you patch into my radio frequency?
Stinks in here. Bad.
Ladies, gearsmen, babies, and gentlethems, you're listening to Metal Gear Mondays. I'm your host, James Rankmuth, and this week I'm joined by a cavalcade of characters, starting with Alessia Summerfield.
Hi, guys. Really quickly, so there was a scenario that may have possibly was going to play out where we thought Lily was going to be out sick.
Oh.
So I went ahead and prepared an intro.
No, this is cheating.
No, here we go. Here
cheating.
we go.
Give me a hell yeah.
Let
Just the Price is Right
Let me hit
failure
my
noise.
music. Is everybody hearing that?
Yep.
Ladies, and ladies, I'm proud to present Liliana Wright. Sorry. Wrong page. Hold on. Let's try this again. 1 second. Shoppers, if I may direct your attention to the produce aisle.
The produce aisle.
Like that.
We have on sale the juiciest peach, the tartest lime, the baddest bitch in the Pacific Northwest. Flown in direct from heaven with a PDF and kicking your ass. She'll write a multi-part sci-fi action series just to fucking do it. And take names in the process. No one is safe from her sharp wit, new tits, and inhuman Hollow Knight speedrunning skills. Her father-in-law will fucking park in your garage with the uncanniest timing. My sister from another mister, the matriarchy power top of the Southeast, Midwest, and UK. Mr. Seacrest, I'd like to buy a vowel and make it an E. Shoppers, if it's wrong, I don't want to be Liliana Wright.
Let's go!
I didn't hear anything you said for the last 15 seconds.
45% of that. It was so fucking loud.
Perfect.
I did hear new tits at some point. That was something I heard.
Nice.
The tartest line is crazy to call someone that.
What?
Chef's kiss.
I'm not even. What did you say, Chad? What did he say? What did he say about me?
He said you were the tartest lime.
That's fair enough. I suppose. Though the car is already in the garage. We're not going to get any interruptions.
That's good.
Today.
That's good.
All right, well, Lily, look, Alessia started a chain reaction. Now you've got to popcorn it over to our other guest host. I don't know. What do we call each other? I've never thought about what we call each other.
Well, shit. Co-host?
Well, shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could.
Oh, shit. We're getting an impromptu.
What is happening?
I'm kidding. It's Chad Bennett.
I was like, fuck, am I going to have to do this for James? I didn't have anything prepared.
I didn't do my homework. No, hey, Chad. I guess popcorn.
Chad,
Hit the popcorn.
it's good to see you. I'm glad that you're living.
I'm glad that you were living. There's a certain affectation in your voice on this intro that reminded me of like the Tim Robinson, Darmine Doggy Door, happy pet, peace of mind.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Love it. Love it.
I feel it. I feel it in my soul. I'm James Rankmuth, and I'm glad to be here with you three tonight talking about Ghost Babel. This episode brought to you by the one, the only, Jess Davis.
Ooh.
What up?
Shout out, Jess. What up?
Yeah.
Thank you. If you want to sponsor an episode,
I always think Nick's like right here when that happens.
He hacked into the call.
Lily, tell me if I want to sponsor an episode, what do I got to do?
Well, if you want to sponsor an episode, you can go to patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays. And at $10 a month, you will get your name thrown into a hat. And every episode will draw a name out of a hat. And whoever name gets drawn is our sponsor. And that was Jess Davis for this episode. However, you also get videos. So any episode of the Patriot Club or this podcast, you'll get video access to watch our faces do them. But what is the Patriot Club, Chad, and how do they get access to that?
It sounds like a white supremacy organization.
Well, you would think.
Not that.
Chad, tell us about the 3% organization.
I don't think we need to tell them about that. They're not ready for that yet. That's on the next
They're
episode.
already in it.
Yeah, you best start believing in the 3%.
just by listening. You too.
The Patriot Club, if you like those goofs and gaffs that we were just doing, what if you had a whole show that was just that and no serious discussion, except for when it does, which is every now and then. It's this sideshow where we talk about whatever the fucking patrons vote on, whatever they want us to talk about, we'll talk about. That's not true. We won't talk about. Well, maybe test us. You know what? Fucking go for it.
Yeah,
Have a vote. Go vote. On the Patreon.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Pokemon go to the Metal
see-
Gear go to the polls.
That's right.
You ought to see what it's like at the polls.
Oh, Metal Gear gander on over to the polls.
Whoa!
Right? Yeah.
That doesn't work at all. But I like it.
But it got a pop, baby. That's what we're looking for.
Got a pop is getting the people going.
Oh yeah, Sahelanthropist those midterms. Am I right?
Yeah.
Got him.
So this is the section of the show. This is where we do plugs, right?
Well, we got to talk about the $1 tier.
The $1
And the
tier.
$5
How
tier.
could I forget the $1 tier, the $5 tier? There's more goodies.
$5 tier.
Patriot Club is $5
That's
tier.
right,
You get the
that's right,
Patriot Club at the $5 tier, but at the $1 tier, Alessio, what do you get access to? The $1 tier.
$1 tier, you get on the Discord, which is cool and fun. And just FYI, this Wednesday and this Friday, so the day after this drops, I'm gonna start streaming Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PlayStation 3.
I can't watch.
Yeah, Chad can't watch.
Yeah, Chad can't watch.
Yeah,
Neither can
James can't either. It's a good thing neither of you motherfuckers jump on my stream. No, I'm
Chad
kidding.
does
Chad
on
does.
occasion.
Chad does.
I don't believe. Yeah, I can't believe you'd say that.
I know.
I wish I could.
So yeah,
I'd
you
love
can,
to see one.
you can do
Your band.
you can do that, or you can also, if we have episodes that run over 3 hours, you get the uncut episode on the Discord.
And Lord knows Metal Gear Solid 4 episodes we're probably going to run.
Yeah, those are going to be juicy.
Fucked, dude.
Chad, I'm glad that you know that just instinctively,
Yeah.
because that's very real.
You got things to say.
Especially if we're doing an act an episode. Jesus Christ.
I almost
Like,
wonder if we considered
yeah, if we split
afraid.
those.
changing that.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be going well into fucking 2027 then if we're doing
Yeah,
that.
that's fair,
But-
that's fair.
Oh, I cannot believe that's so close. That sounds like
Yeah,
the
that's wild.
future.
The fact that it's August and our coverage
Yeah.
of 4 is meant to run to the end of the fucking year is nuts.
That is crazy.
I mean, to be fair, we are bi-weekly, but
That's true, but still, it's August.
also quick shout out to us. This is around the time that we came back last
Yeah.
year after being on hiatus. For
Really?
Like
We've
half
been
a
back
decade.
for.
We were talking
just
Death
around-
Stranding 2 this time last year.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow, can you believe it?
We've been back for just about a year.
Bananas. Also, Death Stranding 2. I was thinking about it for some reason earlier today. What a good game that was.
It was a really good
It's a
game.
pretty good game.
Yeah, that
You
was
still
great.
got it miraculously
Yeah.
Against all odds.
somehow.
Let's see how OD is.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to shout out really quickly here at the top as well before we get into plugs is if you have listener responses to anything, send us an email at contact@metalgearmondays.com. You guys have been great about it for a very long time. We've just seen like a pretty big drop off as of late. So we've been pulling from like Spotify comments and stuff. And we've also heard from some people that are like, oh, oops, I wish I would have written in. Like, feel free to write in whenever. And just so you're aware, after this episode, all we are covering for the remainder of the year is Metal Gear Solid 4. So if you have anything to say about MGS4,
especially if you're somebody who has, I asked this question in the Discord the other day. But especially if you're somebody like Chad and James who has like never experienced Metal Gear Solid 4 before, the first episode of the season is going to be predictions and thoughts and theories about what the fuck we're about to get into. And so we're going to give Chad and James a chance to do that. But we'd also love to hear your thoughts and predictions about what we're about to get into as well. So feel free to send those in. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, and I think that first step we might talk about some general stuff and some dev stuff as well, so long as there's no like spoilies. But
it'll help. It'll drastically help cut down on the time we spend.
That's true.
Gameplay episodes.
So to add to that, and I do want to ask you guys, and this is a little live and off the cuff, but I was kind of thinking, since the Master Collection Volume 2 comes out literally 2 days after we do that episode, I was kind of thinking, like, should we do like a very quick little mini episode of us just kind of talking about first impressions of the package itself, like all the different extras, like all the sort of performance shit.
Oh, that could be cool.
Just like popping it open for the first time.
Yeah.
Kind of a quick little.
I like where your brain's going.
The database won't have any spoilers for them, right? If they look at it before they start playing 4, or is it going to be?
I can't remember.
Because
there's stuff that if you look at in the volume 1 of the Master Collection, there's parts of it where it'll be like, you should not look into this until you've experienced literally the entire franchise.
And
I was like, oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah, so the thing that I'm like, it's such a like dorky, like complimentary dorky thing is that in Metal Gear Solid 4, the original release, they had the Metal Gear Solid 4 database, was just like information about every location and event and character in the entire series. But at the time, it was only the games that had been released up to 4. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, it didn't have any 4 stuff.
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. That's something that I will check, and I will let you guys know if you can look at it. And then, because I do want you to play around with that, because it's like the exact time. I know it's Chad's shit. I know it's exactly.
It sounds like it.
Very much my shit too.
Yeah, James's shit too. But yeah,
Wikipedia in a video game.
Oh my god, incredible!
Please. Yeah. So.
Nice. Yeah. So I figured we could also, like, in my mind, I was like, A, we should put something out like on the day just for the hell of it. And B, it might be nice to like fire up Ghost Babel and see like what's different. Since we just played it.
That could be fun.
Yeah, that's good.
So
yeah, I forgot that's going to be in it.
Yeah. So keep a little eye out for that. I'm not sure if that'll be like day of or following day or something, but we'll do like a quick little. I'm sure it'll be like 45 minutes or something.
Hot.
Yeah. So again, anyway, contact at metalgearmondays.com.
I love it. We've got the Patreon. We've got the email address. Now I want to know, Chad, where can I find you?
You want to know me?
Yeah, I want to know you.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's. Am I supposed to be here for that?
No, please leave. You can find me at linktree.com.
Please.
James's new nickname is Jamie.
Kilometers is spelled the Jamie way. That's METRES.
You want to run that link one more time?
Linktree.com/kilometers Davis. Kilometers is spelled the Jamie way. That's METRES.
I love it.
Easy to find. Lily, where can folks find you?
Well, folks can find me at my brand new website, lilianawrites.com.
Shit.
Mobile optimized.
Mobile
it's beautiful.
optimized website. I got bored and I got a domain and I made a nifty little Wix website, and you can go to that link and it'll redirect you to the Wix website. But it's got links to all of my books and links to the podcasts that I do and a blog that I'm going to start doing and all these other things. So
what's the blog going to be about?
Just whatever.
I like it.
You know, just
There's
whatever.
a post already up there. It's
There
very
is
good.
one post up there right now as you're listening to this. There might be more. There might not be by the time you hear this, but there is a post up there, at least one post up there right now to read. So check that out. But yeah, it's where I'm putting all my stuff now. So all of my links, all of my things are going to be on lilianawrites.com. That's LILLIANA WRITES.com. I thought it was clever because my last name is Wright, and I write Liliana Wright.
That's actually sick that you got the domain. That's like really.
It's pretty fucking cool. I'm very pleased about it. So
I'm getting this site can't be reached. DNS probe finished domain on it for some reason.
did you type in www.lilianawrights.com?
Oh, let's see.
It's one of those. You foolish fool. You man. You cis male.
No, it looks slick. I like this.
Thanks.
Well, I'm
But yeah,
glad I
incredible.
checked. Everybody at home, type in
www.lilianawrights.com.
That's the World Wide Web.
Worldwide.
Why do you get Wix to
Web.
fucking fix that? Come on, Wix.
Yeah, I need
It's like
I
an
need-
HTTPS.
It's a thing. I think the thing that's going to ultimately save it is that I need to pay Wix for hosting, and then I'll flip it over there. But that's
You know what the problem there is.
That's a
Just like the Whopper. Wix is
Oh,
BS.
Just like
Is
the
it?
Whopper.
Is it?
Wow. Wow. What are we doing?
I saw it on the list. I forgot.
know
I
it's on
had
the list.
forgotten. Well, speaking of fucked up websites, I just want to put out there, MetalGearMondays.com, for some fucking reason, has not rerouted ever since we changed hosts. But I'm sitting down with friend of the show, Matt Reynolds, to do some troubleshooting because I think there's like some DNS issues or something going on. But
I tell you,
I've tried to
websites,
forward it, like, 20
DNS
different
records, it's a nightmare out there.
I fucking hate a DNS record. I wish I
Hate
never
a
had to look at
DNS
another one in
record.
my entire
Yeah.
life.
I hate it.
Well, I will probably be changing over to.
We are
Some-
divesting from
some-
Wix.
Squarespace. Use
I'll probably
Squarespace.
I'll just go over to Squarespace and it'll be fine. but-
Squarespace, if you're listening, we're taking sponsorships. So
Yeah.
Get
That's
on
what
board.
I'm using. is
There was a
Squarespace.
period
I
of time in the mid 2000s where they were fucking.
They were
They were
everywhere.
sponsoring everybody. We
every
missed the boat.
podcast got a Squarespace sponsor.
Squarespace and MeUndies.
Can we get a Blue Chew fucking sponsorship?
Yeah, everyone. Who
Ooh.
the fuck we gotta call to get a Blue Chew sponsorship? Probably Blue Chew.
Yeah. Probably Blue Chew.
Probably
Hey,
just
don't
call-
tempt
probably
me.
just
There's
ask.
a whole page on Riverside to enable sponsorships. So
Oh shit!
patrons, start giving more
Patrons?
money, or we're gonna
Yeah,
start
you-
resorting to fucking
That's
Blue
right.
Chew
Blue
Central.
Chew.
Yeah,
We'll do it. We're not.
I can't wait to
scared.
do a fucking Blue Chew ad read.
Oh my
you
god!
give us money, your fucking Blue Chew is gonna.
Blue Chew's gonna pay up.
Who was it? I think it was like Nick Mullen or somebody got in trouble for the way they read a Blue Chew.
That sounds about
They
right.
got like banned or some shit.
Alessia, tell me where can I find you?
Well, I'm going to use my plug time to double down on a plug Chad made last episode. I'm going to give it to Boku no Natsuyasumi too.
Hey!
I'm like 4 or 5 days in. It's wonderful, and I'm going to use this time to thank Chad for making the recommendation, and quadruple down on now. You have to play Paranormal Site, you motherfucker. Or I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, you
cutting your power.
motherfucker.
I'm putting it in right now.
Fucking.
Can we like it's the conch? Can we every episode someone else has to talk about Boku no Natsuyasumi?
Yes,
This time it's
yes.
Lily, even though she's never played it.
It's so good. The vibes are fucking incredible. Like,
Yeah.
it needs
Oh,
to be in
the,
like a
the-
museum.
The pre-rendered backgrounds are some of the most gorgeous I think I've ever seen.
I
in
will
any
say I
video
did
game.
not expect Resident Evil tank controls when I fired it up.
Yeah, you do get
Just
used
gonna
to it
put that
after
out
like
there.
a week.
Yeah. Cannot remember her name. Is it Hikami, the young girl with the fortune teller origami device in the playground?
I think her younger sister is Hikari. What the fuck is
That's
her
right.
name? It starts with a
Hikari
Y,
is.
I think.
Hikari is the one with the fortunes. Anyway,
Yeah.
bless that girl. She's been helping give me some direction each day, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, if you like Animal Crossing without the t-shirt design / home rental aspect, and you ever thought to yourself, I wish Animal Crossing was in a Miyazaki small town by the sea.
That's a great. Yeah.
That's pretty much what this game is.
That sounds beautiful.
It's pretty fucking
It's
great.
fantastic. It's a really fantastic game.
Okay.
Yeah. The fast travel system being you just jumping into the fucking ocean and swimming around the island is pretty incredible.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna do a little hot tip right now. I didn't realize until like the 23rd that there's a bicycle.
What?
There's a fucking bicycle.
All right, I'll go look for that. after this.
Whoa. Dropping hot tips all over this podcast.
Yeah. Anyway, go play that game. Yeah, it literally just translates to my summer vacation. So that is the vibe.
Wow.
The only Boku I know is Boku no Hero Academia.
I forgot that that's actually the name of that. You're
Yeah,
totally right.
it is.
I
A lot of white cosplayers love just saying that instead of just saying My Hero Academia.
Oh no!
I hate it. Just say the fucking
just say the
goddamn
words.
English name.
Speak English. It's fine.
Do you like Shinseiki Evangelion? No, I don't.
I like Neon Genesis Evangelion, actually.
I like the honor in Alessio using up his one plug as if it's a wish that is
It's like
whistled through the air.
Wish.
Every 2 weeks, I
I
have a paper lantern that just fucking. I will say playing Boku no Natsuyasumi right after playing Silent Hill F is fucking deeply unnerving though, because the game takes place in 73 and F takes place in the 60s, but similar vibes. Very different turn.
Sure.
You're just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, the whole
when
time.
When is my
I'm like,
aunt going to try to kill me?
yeah, when am I going to enter a room? And because it's like pre-rendered, you don't see the foreground, and you just see like legs hanging or something.
Oh, God.
Oh my
It's like,
god,
Jesus Christ. The fucking
Sounds so
Doki Doki
scary.
Literature Club turn.
dude, that shit fucked me up.
So last week or 2 weeks ago, I taught 1 week film workshop for teens for the summer. I just want to say my favorite thing that happened was during the end credits for one of the films, it said special thanks and inspiration to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
And I was like, these fucking 16-year-olds
yeah.
are the best.
Oh my god, you can cut this out if you need to, but I would love if you could get Shaquille O'Neal to engage with Doki Doki Literature Club.
That's my new mission.
Who was it? Was it Matt Pat gave the Pope Undertale? And
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alessio
100%.
gives Shaq Doki Doki Literature Club.
Just a
100%.
laptop with Monica on it from like the last part of the game. She's like, please don't delete me.
And then he pops up on Dunk Man. It's like, just Monica.
Alessio, who's your waifu?
He's just got an 8-foot body pillow.
Yeah.
It's still too small.
Nice. I'm gonna have fun censoring random words in that to make it seem a lot more fun. All right, James.
I was before we move out of this potentially edited section, I was a little frightened that James said, actually, I've got something to say after he said, God bless those 16-year-olds.
Oh no!
Actually, you can edit this up if you want, but can I talk my shit real quick?
Can I talk my shit real quick? God bless those 16-year-olds. All right.
I would never.
Oh no!
No.
I'm not gonna be allowed to teach next summer.
Sorry. You can find me at linktree.com/DJ Rat King. Go check out the music. And if you're at PRGE, there might be a little special something for you from old DJ Rat King.
Oh,
you never
shit.
know.
Whoa.
Never know.
What about those who aren't going? Do I get something?
You're lesser.
Yeah, Chad actually gets. Chad's going to get his own special, separate Canadian themed
Comeuppance.
package.
Oh.
But speaking of PRGE,
of James's Canadian package.
What is the
James-
energy? Yeah, James and I have a weird energy in this episode all that we've just come out of nowhere with.
Will they kiss? Who knows?
I like it. I think so. I think
Chad,
we're going to kiss.
I think you have to come to PRGE, actually.
I gotta kiss James.
Gotta kiss James.
James walks into Chad's frame.
Chad comes out with the 2 masks on. We don't know it's him. Takes them off.
One in his
Big
eyes, one in
pop.
his mouth.
Well, yeah, exactly. Big pop. We're going to be there, Friday, October 9th through Sunday, October 11th.
Oh, yeah.
PRGE, Portland, Oregon.
Wow, 2 months away.
Chad, I'm actually, I was
fucking
complaining to my partner, Kaylee, that you're not going to be there. I'm actually really,
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed too.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed. No, I'm actually pretty upset as well.
Yeah, I was talking. We were walking to vote in the Missouri election this past week,
Hell
and I
yeah.
was like, this is important because this is why Chad can't come to PRG this year, is because people didn't vote correctly.
You got to find your reason, man.
I'm a single issue voter, and the single issue is that my friend can't come to Portland.
That's correct.
I mean, that's a good issue, I think.
Yes.
Pretty good, I guess.
It is worth noting that on top of Robert Belgrade and Michael Gween, Thessaly Lerner and Liz Morsky are also going to be at PRGE. They are Lisa and Dahlia from Silent Hill, respectively, and will also very likely be a part of our Silent Hill panel. So,
yes.
Very exciting stuff.
That's
Liz
awesome.
was there last year. Super cool. She
Yep.
seemed super nice. So excited to chat with her more.
Pumped. So I wasn't here last week.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
shit, we need a white victim.
What
Yeah,
did
we
I
do.
miss?
We do.
Yeah, we need a white. Yeah, Lily,
So-
you got to
so-
give us a white victim.
So I have this thing, right? And it's my favorite segment, and I'm hoping that it's yours. It's a segment called "Walking in the Light with a Man That's White," and Liliana writes "White Victim" today, as presented by James Reichmuth himself, is going to be, in fact, James Reichmuth. James,
Whoa!
Hell yeah. This is some big fumbling.
Wow, that's controversial.
yeah, I know. Listen, black, queer, trans, controversy.
Yeah,
And you know what my hero Eric Bischoff always used to say:
Oh,
controversy creates
creates
cash.
It's true.
James-
It's
I
true.
wish you had said different things.
Yeah,
I
I wish
feel
you
like I
used
missed
your.
out on a cultural foothold. What the fuck?
I know. If I had a time machine, I would go back in time to young Alessio and show him the Attitude Era, the Monday Night War,
Oh, got it. It's a wrestling thing. Okay.
the invasion angle. I'd show him it all.
This faction's called the Full-Blooded Italians. You love them.
Yeah, Nunzio, Little
Nunzio.
Guido,
Everyone's favorite
Big-
wrestler, Nunzio.
Big Vito. Yeah, the FBI. Yeah, yeah. So James, what happened? What did we do last time?
Yeah, so we talked about Ghost Babel last week, 2 weeks ago, depending on when you're listening to this.
Right on the
who
mark.
can say? I'll tell you a couple things. I learned a lot about who's cut and uncut, which I appreciated. I appreciated that. I
Oh,
appreciated
he listened to the episode.
That's pretty. There.
Who's cut? Who's uncut? And who's trying to get extra cut?
For a second, it took me a second where I was like, I don't fucking remember that coming up in
Yeah,
the game at all.
fucking
Remember Blackheart's Viper asking to see Snake's uncircumcised penis?
You don't remember Marionette Al saying that he wanted to take Snake's foreskin for Kohal?
I remembered the doll's name. That's crazy.
That's why I'm never the subject of these segments, because it's all fucking locked in here. It's my curse.
there's a lot of geopolitical unrest happening, which the amount of geopolitical unrest I was shocked to encounter in a Game Boy Color. Is it Game Boy Color?
Game Boy
Am I right?
Color,
It's-
Game Boy
yeah.
Color. Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'll tell you,
don't
it's
think you can
Steam
play it
Deck
in
color
regular
right now,
Game Boy.
but what'd you say?
I think it's one of those clear carts where it doesn't work in a normal Game Boy. Because some Game Boy Color games work. Worked
you're
in
right.
Game Boy games
Wow.
or Game Boys.
Dude, that's fucking gnarly. Well, I'll tell you this. The gang's here for the most part, and it feels like it's a bizarro version of all of them to me.
Yeah.
Because I know this is like not in the canon technically. And so I feel conflicted when I'm seeing, the folks that we're seeing, the Snakes, the Campbells, all of them. And I
Legs.
believe a lot of shit happens, but I believe where we left off was did a nuke get launched?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They launched a nuke as a threat, and it landed in an unoccupied nuclear test site in Nevada. That's how we start off this episode. But
Yeah.
It was actually just Vegas. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they're like
There was
nobody
a
gets
a
talk about
game on the
Vegas.
That's what
Sega
started in
Dreamcast,
Vegas.
which I think took place in the crater in which this nuke landed.
yeah,
nice.
sure.
No, somebody's gonna hear what I just said, and it's gonna it's like their
It's gonna
Manchurian
unlock a
phrase.
memory, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I am going to go ahead
I
and
love
say
when that happens.
right then and there, Black Chamber has solidified themselves as being far less pussies than Foxhound
Yes.
in Metal Gear Solid 1.
They are kind of like
Who-
the most about that action terrorist
For
group
real.
in
Yeah.
these games we've run into.
Also, straight up, they're like, you have 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
other terrorist group's like 24 hours. These people are like, nah, before
3.
lunch, motherfucker.
It's much more reasonable. Like you would think they would learn from this, but the 24-hour folks won out. It's too popular.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
wild. Like, why do we give them 24 hours?
Yeah, It's way
Why
too
give
much
him
time.
any time? Why just do it?
Honestly, yeah.
You have
Fuck
10
it.
minutes.
You're already too late.
Yeah, I already hit the button. Fuck you.
We'll talk about it later, but it's like it's crazy how like villains in the series are often like so kooky, and then these guys are just like, I'm a fucking serial killer.
Yeah,
I'm
these people are like, I eat
fucking
humans.
psycho. Actually,
Yeah.
Everyone burns different. Let me explain the ways.
great. Yeah, okay, I have got so many things to say about motherfucking Pyro Bison. Can I tell you? Oh
Pyro
my
Bison
god,
fucking
love
rocks.
Pyro Bison.
All right.
God, man. Anyway,
The other thing I'll say that I didn't get to talk about last week, the fucking music in this game slaps.
So good.
And it slaps in multiple forms, I learned, because today I was refreshing myself on a couple of scenes, and I was watching a video on, I think, 3.5 times speed, and the music sounded incredible. So
Whoa.
just know that
hyperpop.
whatever you put that at, it's going to sound good.
it's gonna sound
It's
great.
going to sound good.
So you think all of us are mentioning the music because we're about to get scolded for that at the end of the episode?
Yeah, exactly. I will say, just in general, as like a rule of thumb, I feel like Game Boy music always fucking slaps.
Game Boy,
Right?
Like chiptunes are
Yeah.
like
So
Limitations make composers do their best work.
It's
Yeah.
true.
So if you
And-
sleep on Game Boy tunes, or if you're like too young to have ever played the Game Boy, like go seek out some Game Boy
Yeah.
soundtracks.
Seek out some soundtracks. Try to make some music yourself. Get lost in the process.
You can turn a Game Boy into a fucking sampler, and they're really
Yeah.
cool.
You wouldn't download a Game Boy. I would.
I would.
I would.
I did.
Okay, so we're nuke's been launched, landed in this place in Nevada, and now we're back at the power plant, right?
You get a call from the colonel that says the general has addressed the United States, and he's sent you the video. And the general says,
He's always sending the video. He's like,
He's
"Yeah, let me
always
patch
sends.
it through."
he's always in the video.
Oh, I'll patch it through. Here's the CNN live feed of someone getting.
Well, so hold on. He does that, and then we see a time code in the top left, and it always starts at 3 seconds, rolls back to 0, and then starts playing. And I'm just like, are you sending me a fucking VHS tape? Like, what are we doing here, brother?
This is a really rapid response from
a really
VHS
good
tape,
point.
bro.
It's 2002.
Yeah, like what? Anyway, sorry.
The general in his address is like, "Did you like my gift, Mr. President? It was,
Did you
after
like
all,
it?
made in the USA," which is a fucking banger
Got him.
line.
That's great.
Pretty good.
And then he's like, "Yeah, the next one's falling on a major city numbnuts. You have 3 hours."
It is, and then we have to go blow up the power plant, so we have to go up and do that. It is remarkable how much this game, the back half of this game, is just Metal Gear Solid.
Totally.
Starting here,
I mean, yeah,
like,
it started life as that, so it kind of makes sense. I think.
yeah, there's just like so many of the ideas that are used here. So it's like going to the basement to find the Nikita and using it to blow up the panels and doing all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
also like later on as we go on the helicopter and all the other things. It's just like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's cool.
Well, and Pyro Bison is like straight up fucking
Raven.
Vulcan Raven.
Vulcan
fight.
Raven, yeah.
But also
100%.
the Fury. What the fuck? There's so many
Also,
things
the
where
Fury
I'm
in a
like,
big way.
Also
yeah,
the
I'm like,
Fury.
what is going on? And then somebody talks about Big Boss's Phantom Pain at one point. I'm like, what the actual
Yeah,
fuck
that's
is happening
crazy.
right now?
Yeah, it makes me really nostalgic for like that like time period when this would have been contemporary, because it's like, wow, if you've played Metal Gear Solid and now you can play it on a handheld, like that feels so fucking like what a novelty at the time.
Yeah, and you have to angle it and make sure the sun doesn't fucking reflect.
Yeah,
and you can't
100%.
see anything.
You're sneaking
You
from the
can't see
sun.
the fucking map.
Yeah, or you've got that shitty little worm light that's like.
I have a
plugged
worm
into
light.
the-
That
I,
fucking
we all have
worm
the
light.
worm light.
Yes.
I presently have one of those worm lights for my Game Boy Color. It's very
Incredible.
Yes.
It's worth noting here. So I don't know if I can't remember if this happened at the end of stage 7 or the end of, or like right after this like address happens, but Jimmy gets captured again.
Yeah.
That's
He's
yeah.
like
So the reason
after.
you need to go to the power plant is because Jimmy gets on the horn and he looks like fucking Cartman in his Kodak photo.
He does.
was
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
horn.
right. So Jimmy gets on the, like, you get on the horn with Chris and Jimmy. and find out like, okay, we need to blow up the power
Great
plant.
radio
to stop.
show.
Yeah.
On the Horn with Chris and Jimmy.
On the horn, Chris and Jimmy.
For your drive time work week. Yeah.
And they kind of talk about stuff, and then like you get static and you hear gunshots, and they're just kind of like in trouble. And so they're kind of going back and forth about what to do. Colonel's like, you have to finish the mission. Your mission is to destroy Metal Gear, blah, blah, blah. And Snake is like, I'll blow up the power plant and then I'll go find Chris and Jimmy. I won't allow any casualties. And Weasel,
Which I'm glad he said. I'm
Yeah.
glad he said that, because in my mind I'm like, if bro's about to sacrifice like 3.1 million fucking people or whatever it is for some strange, like, we got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's an
he does-
addiction.
But that's what my problem with Weasel is here, because like, this dude is
Dude,
like,
Weasel
this
rocks,
dude's got
though.
he's got to stick up his ass
like
his
Weasel.
entire fucking game, because he's just like, I'm gonna do the mission, I'm gonna take out the power plant, and then I'm gonna go find Chris and Jimmy. And he's like, God, you're so fucking soft, you little pussy. Like,
Well, that
basically.
stick is gonna save the day.
It is.
That ass stick will save the day. Yeah.
That ass stick will save the day. So yeah, so now you have to go get the Nikita in the basement of the power plant to go blow up some panels, just like in a Solid.
Just like in every Metal
Yeah.
Gear up
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
this point.
Except way more than you usually do.
That was a lot.
Yeah. I like this area because it almost felt like a Metroid game where I was like, oh shit, like this unlocks this and this
Yeah,
unlocks that. Whereas like in MGS1, in MG2, and I mean even in fucking Metal Gear, it kind of felt like a one and done, kind of like, oh, I just need it for one thing and I'm good. But here it was like, I got to go all the way around to unlock these rooms all the way on the other side, and then I got to fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like, it was, I don't know. It was a level of complexity that I
It was
liked.
a lot of like backtracking and using vents and
Mhm.
kind of going up and down elevators and stuff like that. When
The
it came
backtracking
time,
gets a little intense
the
later,
back-
Oh,
but
yeah, when it came time to actually blow up the place after the fight with Bison, like finding the pillars and stuff was really draining.
yeah,
That
I
drove me
wasn't.
nuts.
Yeah, I expected them
And
to be much closer.
Mhm.
Yet another MGS3 thing, by the way. The fucking placing the C4 in the hangar.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
But I expected them to be like in the room, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm having to backtrack the whole fucking stage.
It took me like my brain was not like properly locking in on the fact that there's two elevators on
Yep.
each side.
Yep.
We can talk about
Right.
that later, but because that's not important right now. But like, there's two fucking elevators anyway.
Yeah.
I hated that for speaking, like, if we're talking about this area, the room full of crates shimmy puzzle is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so slow.
Yeah.
It's so slow.
It takes so long.
I was also having like, when I did it, I was having so much trouble getting him to stick to the walls to then
Sure.
shimmy. So like I would stick to the wall and then start shimmying, and then he would just like, I guess I wasn't pressing it hard enough, and then he would just get off the wall, and it was just like, this is making me physically recoil. I can't
Yeah.
stand this.
It was one of those puzzles, kind of like the box one, though, that I was like, this is giving like hard Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon
Sure.
vibes.
Yeah.
It just felt like I can understand doing a little bit of it to like get around and stuff like that, but like it was just so fucking yeah.
Hey, I will say the R2 button being the speed up on Retro Arch.
Yeah.
How I played it definitely helped. In
Oh,
this
that's a good
section.
idea.
I always I forget about the fucking. I did the speed up for Police Knots, and I always forget about fucking speed up.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had forgotten.
I had.
about speed up.
Where's the button? Where's the button? I don't know where it is. I don't feel like
Scroll,
looking for it.
scroll.
Scroll,
I
SEO. You
think
go.
Scroll.
I'm looking.
Go.
Where- Oh, I found it.
I had forgotten.
Hell
Why
yeah.
does the volume not follow you when you scroll? This sucks.
Oh, man. We
Thanks,
gotta send in
Riverside.
we gotta send in a request, brother. That'd be very helpful.
Yeah.
I can't wait to.
Oh, it might be
listen.
because I loaded everything in the music and not in the sound effect.
Oh,
but
jeez.
they
Classic.
did that. They did that after the fact. Anyway.
Those sounds of Just a good ear feel on that one. Ah, fuck it.
Archie barking in the background too. with the-
Archie's joining in.
That was awesome.
For a second, it sounded like it was in the recording.
Oh, dang. So then you do a lot of this like shuffling around and puzzles and stuff like that, and then you get a call from Chris. This is when you find out that Jimmy's been captured. So Jimmy has been captured during the course of these events while you're shuffling around
multiple times.
the power plant. Yeah. Jimmy. Whoa.
He does have a little bit of like a sad arc.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my Achilles
But he's still
heel.
a dickhead at this point. And
Sure.
like, Chris does
But,
feel
like-
really bad, but I'm like, girl, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, Chris
Chris
is like doing
and
that
Mei
like
Ling both have such a fucking hardcore self-deprecation spiral in this episode that we're going to cover where
Sure.
I'm like,
Chris is-
ladies, pull it together.
yeah, especially
Great.
Chris, especially because like Mei Ling is like you have to kind of call her to talk to her about it. Chris is just like front and center, like I wish I was the one that was captured. I'm so useless.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Get over it.
Why am I even
Like-
here?
Damn, women. Am I
I
right?
need a man like Solid Snake to tell me to buck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Oh no. Thankfully she doesn't. I feel like she doesn't pull anything that extreme. She's like
No.
close to it.
She
but-
gets towards the edge of it, yeah, but she's mostly fine. But yeah, so you find out Jimmy's been captured, and then you continue doing these floor puzzles and running around and blowing up panels and riding.
I did like the
elevators.
added. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chad.
I was going to say, you overhear the guard conversation about how similar to stage 4, they're lamenting that like this whole area
Yeah.
has been flooded because of the monsoon that rolled through earlier.
I'm sorry because
And
of
so
the
now there's-
squall.
The squall, Leonhardt.
I could have sworn it was a
Whatever.
monsoon for
No,
some
it's a
reason.
squall.
Whatever.
Squall. Leonhardt.
Excuse me.
Whatever.
Excuse me. He prefers Leon now. Thank you.
Oh,
No, he
Kingdom
doesn't.
Sorry, his
Kingdom
dad
Hearts.
named him.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts.
Kingdom
That was
Hearts.
the moment that I was like, I'm done with this game. Turn it off.
That was the moment.
yeah. An hour
That's
in.
pretty early on.
Yeah.
Didn't give that shit a chance at all, brother. What the
No, I'm kidding. I played the first one multiple times.
The second one is excellent.
The
I
second one
know,
is
dude.
one of my favorite games of all time. Still,
I
to this
I
day.
keep meaning to touch it, but I keep not fucking finishing Chain of Memories, and I really
fuck
want
Yeah,
to.
you don't. You don't.
Chain
have
of
to do
Memories,
that.
brother.
Don't do that.
All
No, I like Chain of Memories.
That's been my holdup.
The
Because I
problem.
start Chain of Memories and then 2 hours in,
Are
I'm
you,
like,
here's the question: Are you playing the 3D
PS2.
remake, the PS2,
Yeah, the PS2
version? No,
yeah.
you need to play the Game Boy
Ooh,
version.
yeah.
Of Chain of Memories.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, I
Game
want
Boy-
to. I love Game Boy.
The Game Boy version, the GBA version of Chain of Memories, the original, is legitimately really great. It does not work in 3D.
Okay,
They
perfect.
take all the sauce away when they converted it to 3D. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, that'll be Alessio's personal side game.
Fuck yeah.
I'll give you guys updates.
The spin-off podcast within a podcast.
Yeah.
Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts report.
Chris also completely unsolicited starts talking about her fucked up family dynamic, and I
Yeah.
feel like it never comes up again. And I'm just, and
I
even
think-
Snake's like,
I
what's
think you
going
can call
on?
her to get more information. I read that like she will divulge about like her dad if you like call her a bunch of times or something, which I did
weird.
not do because I don't
interesting.
care.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, she suddenly, and in my mind is like, oh, are these people going to be characters? No, not at all. But anyway,
But yeah,
But yes,
that's-
electrified puddles is the
Yes.
thing that you're dodging
Yes.
while you're trying to do
Yes.
this. Which, well, that was pretty cool. Kind of a cool game mechanic. You
I
get a
also
little
like
stun.
that they color code the little generators that you can blow up to disable. That's
Yeah.
I do like
disable
it too.
using what? What do you use to disable them?
You can use the Nikita. You can use grenade.
Yeah, hit my music.
Oh, all right.
knew it was-
Here we
I
go.
knew it was
1
coming.
second. I'm
I knew it was
scrolling.
coming.
I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Where is it?
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad.
Welcome to Guns with Chad, the place for all things rootin' tootin' and most importantly shootin'. When interviewed by official UK PlayStation magazine, an ex-SAS soldier by the name of Chris Ryan, that's Chris Ryan, not American Sniper Chris Kyle, claimed the Nikita was the most unrealistic weapon in the entire Metal Gear franchise because it moved too slow to remain airborne. That's right. More unrealistic than Metal Gear Ray. What do you know, Chris Ryan?
When you get shot, it hurts real bad. Let's give this a shot. It's Guns with Chad.
He said that the Nikita was less realistic than Metal Gear Ray.
I don't think he actually made that comparison. He just said it was the
Was
least
Ray even out
realistic
yet
weapon.
at the time?
Actually, no, I don't think it was.
Nah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Well, still Metal Gear, the original.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
true.
feel,
Yeah.
I
It
feel
might-
like
hey,
I
that's out
feel
there.
like it's still like crazy to expect that.
And he
Metal-
would
Metal
obviously
Gear-
know what a Metal Gear is.
Yeah.
True.
Rex would exist.
My favorite part of that
Out of-
entire thing, and only patrons will be able to see this, but was the fact that while the music was playing, Chad had his eyes closed and was like pumping himself up like he was about to step out on stage. It was
They were playing my
incredible.
Michael Jordan Bulls
Well,
music.
and Chad perfectly hit the gong with his head.
Oh, I know
too.
where my gong is.
It was good.
Where my gong's
It
at.
was a well oiled entrance.
There's no gong in my headphones. Turn on my gong. Oh no!
Oh no. What's happening?
Can we do a remix of this with Guns with Chad?
Oh, that'd be.
No, I don't have anything. I was trying to like let the tension
Ladies and
build.
gentlemen, introducing Chris Ryan.
Ladies and introducing Chris Kyle.
Chris Kyle.
Whoa! They brought him back.
Imagine like we've mastered necromancy and our first order of business is Chris fucking Kyle.
Kyle.
That's
For a
crazy.
bit on a
For a bit.
podcast.
For a bit.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can go back now, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
He's screaming.
I was genuinely trying to track down this interview because I figured it would be ripe for Guns with Chad content. And I can't. One person thinks that it might have been issue 43 of the official UK PlayStation magazine, but retromags.com does not have it. So,
Wow.
SOS to all UK listeners, which includes Matt and like maybe 2 other people.
I feel like
If you have a multi copy of this in your parents' shed, please let us know.
I feel like Matt would be like the best candidate of somebody that would.
He
know
genuinely
where
might
to
have a
find
copy
it,
of this
yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I guess
So,
like
yeah, we
you
get
do
the
want to-
missile. You run around a bunch.
Yeah, get some elevators, and then you go into a room, and it's time to fight Pyro Bison.
Pyro Bison. Which,
Who is
what a name.
Bison.
Just
Great
start there.
name. Fucking insane, man.
Also,
He has-
his character art looks as if he is wearing a flesh mask on his body. I don't know if you guys
A little
have
bit.
looked
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it.
I see what you mean.
Does-
It's
I do see what
very
you mean.
unnerving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Slipknot-esque.
He talks about how so for the purposes of what we're doing here and his role in Black Chamber, he talks about how this is the last day that they're going to live in the shadow of Snake and of everything going on. He's gonna like regret his title of legend and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
But crucially, his thing is that he has a very specialized kind of fuel in his flamethrowers, because every single person burns differently. And he says like the way their fat burns, the way their bones char, the way their flesh sizzles, like pervert. First of all,
Fukushima is a sick man with sick thoughts.
yeah.
Well, and especially when Pyro Bison loses, like his sort
Oh.
of farewell scenario.
it's
is
beautiful.
Like, brother.
It's insane. Perverts for flamethrowers.
I thought I was hot shit in the previous episode, and I was like, oh, just wait. Every member of Black Chamber is going to be like a disenfranchised, marginalized person. And then Bison is just an old man being like, I like fire. And I look very stupid.
He doesn't have like a story like
We got nothing.
like Owl's fucking insane, but like Owl has a story. Him apparently has a story.
I feel like Owl might be the most sane of Black Chamber, which is sane. Not Owl. Fucking the Boomerang guy.
No, not a boomerang.
No, I understand. I'm white. I can say
wow.
I'm white. I can
White,
say
I can
it.
say it.
Holy shit! Just
My
like
favorite
just like I can say.
Just got flashbang.
I told you it
That's-
happened one day.
I was going through records at a thrift store, by the way, and this Richard Pryor album pops up, and it like just has the N word in the title of the album, and my brain just fucking reads it like mentally, and I was like, God damn it,
I
Richard.
thought you were going to say right out loud. And I was
No.
It's like, oh, yeah.
look at honey, look at this one's called.
I feel like I felt like I should have saved that for like a more critical moment in the podcast history, but like it was too perfect of a setup to not do
No,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
I
Sprinkled dinkle over there.
yeah, it's just kind of crazy because Marionette Owl's fucked. Pyro Bison is Pyro Bison.
So what I was like with the other two that we've met so far. So Slasher Hawk and Marionette Owl.
there we go.
like-
Slasher Hawk.
Slasher Hawk, I think, is like the most normal, like you said. Marionette Owl's fucking crazy, but the thing that they have in common is that they were both in some way rejected from society and then rescued by Viper. Bison is just fucking insane.
He's just like, I like
He
fire.
did not have a fucking story. He did not talk about how Viper saved him. He's
That's
just
true.
fucking nuts.
So they brought me here because I love to burn.
Yeah,
Like,
Owl's crazy. It's kind of like how, like,
keep it simple.
in Metal Gear Solid 2, like, Dead Cell is all this, has this unified front, and then Fat Man is like just the fucking wild card doing his own thing. That's kind of Bison in a way.
Well,
He's like,
MGS2 was in
Similar
development at the time as well.
it's true. So
Well, it's so wild, and this is what we were referring to earlier. Is like it's to be coming out of MGS2 and being about to go into MGS4, both of which I assume with 4 are full of extremely kooky villains. And like
4 in
the
particular,
contrast
definitely.
here is so crazy. Like it's like if you try to picture Fat Man just being like, I like it when the testicles get blown off or something like completely insane.
yeah, it's almost even crazy. I like it when their arms go flying in different directions, and grow fat.
Like a cartoon balloon pop.
Perverts for explosives.
Like in 3, the end is just a really old man, and these guys
Yeah.
are like, I fucking kill people for fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be like if there was a villain that was based off of like J.G. Ballard's fucking book Crash, where they're just like, yeah, I come when I fucking crash my car into other people's
You're like,
cars.
why are you telling me that? I'm
Yeah,
just a
it's like,
soldier.
what is happening?
Excuse me.
Yeah, the backstories for some of the villains in 4 are pretty hyper fucked, but whether or not those translate
Good.
to what we're seeing on
Okay.
screen.
Good. I don't know if you're going to be saying good after.
No, I
here,
probably
brother.
won't be. I regretted
You'll
it.
regret your words.
I regretted them as they came out of my mouth right now.
James,
Because I remembered who we're
talk about
dealing
like
with.
we're gonna talk about a boss's backstory, and James is gonna be like, yum.
Pretty much.
No, I'm not going to say yum.
Okay, so hold on. Going to this boss fight, I have a theory, and the theory is that grenades are the key that unlocks every fucking boss fight in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
I
can
think
use grenades
stun
for
lock
everything.
everyone
they're
with a
literally
grenade.
everything.
the perfect weapon. I didn't use grenades in this one. I actually had an
No, neither did I.
interesting thing happen. I was using the R5, and I ran around behind him next to a crate. I shot him in the back. He turned around for a second, and then I ran away from him to like avoid his flamethrower, and then he turned around and started doing that crazy spray thing, and I was able to shoot him again, and I just got him in like a little like stun
Oh,
lock
shit.
sequence, and I just
Yep.
did that the entire time. Like he never broke out of that sequence. I never got hit. I just killed him that way.
See, that's a micro version of what I did, which was just like run around, get him to chase me, run around, shoot him in the back a couple times, and then obviously there was no stun lock sequence, but that was all I had to do was run around the map until I was
Yeah.
behind him, shoot him a couple times, and rinse and repeat for like I don't know, a minute, which is like again same issue as the previous 2 boss fights. This is pretty easy,
Yeah.
and so it's not
Yeah.
memorable for that reason. I don't think.
I think that Metal Gear is Metal Gear, so it's pretty cool. I think that the only like human boss fight in this game that is super memorable is with the first one with Viper, because of like how like the arena and how it's set up and like what the gimmick is. But yeah, I think it was still pretty easy like the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
anything was
Right.
particularly difficult.
I mean, to be fair, it's like I think the bosses in the series didn't start to be memorable until MGS, because even in Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, they're very similar to this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Except for the roller skating kid with the fucking dual Uzis or whatever the fuck was in the first game. Like, it's bananas, dude. Isn't his name like Uzi Kid or
I
something?
think I was gonna say like fucking Kid Cyclone or some shit.
Yeah.
What else would it be?
It's a much
I'm-
better
I'm-
name than Uzi Kid. Lil
I'm
Uzi-
surprised we
Lil
haven't
Uzi
gotten a
Vert.
game about Lil Uzi Vert. That's so good.
That would be fucking incredible. What is his name?
I'm hoping that Lil Uzi Vert returns in Metal Gear Solid
Machine
4.
Gun Kid.
Machine Gun.
Oh, of course, Machine Gun.
You
Kid.
say I'm hoping Lil
Machine Gun Kelly.
Uzi Vert returns in Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Machine Gun Kid, as they're known, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up how old Lil Uzi Vert was when Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert wasn't even a fucking
Not born.
thought in a nutsack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
13 years old.
I think I was blending Machine Gun Kid with the fucking skateboarding boss in Tomb Raider.
Oh,
This kid is just a kid with a machine gun.
Cool.
This is literally just a miner with a machine gun.
What's the skateboard kid called?
Kickflip lad.
Oh, Kickflip Kenny.
Kickflip Kenny. Kung Fu Kenny.
Shit. I think just Skater Boy is the name. Yeah.
Is
the
that
name.
Boy?
Is it with an 8?
No.
Fuck
Not
off.
cool. Not cool.
I'll send you guys this picture.
Fuck you, Tomb Raider.
It
A lot of
sounds
people
like
wanted to.
yeah. So me and Chad
Hey.
did the behind gun thing, ram a gun up his butthole. But like I get, it seems
Hell
like
yeah.
Alessio and James laughed and grew fat. Unless
Yeah, I threw some grenades.
I was just a grenade and boy.
I stun locked him with some grenades and had a great time.
I tried to do some Nikita stuff, but his fire can pop the missile, and so I was like, "Fuck that shit."
That sounds very annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredibly annoying.
I wish there was like a stinger. There's a stinger in this one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's also kind of dumb that you can't pick up fucking landmines when you crawl over them in this one.
Yeah, right?
You can.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh,
When you
weird.
crawl on them, yeah.
Oh.
That's weird. I guess I was looking for the little.
It might have been like
On
it might
screen.
need to be like pixel perfect. Maybe I don't know.
Uh,
But yeah,
But no, I did enjoy watching him take care of himself when all was said and done.
oh no, that's a phrase I never want to
James,
hear.
is like, I like watching that crazy.
I like watching
pyromaniac
him.
jerk off.
Yeah, I love watching him take care of
I'm like, how
himself.
can I communicate my point in the most uncomfortable way?
Just like Black Chamber would want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, kind
yeah.
of the way that he dies is very similar to the Fury as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
Well, and OG Metal Gear had Fire Trooper, so it seems like the Fury archetype has just been a thing in Metal Gear for like a long time.
Yeah.
Well, before we witness him taking care of himself, James, he kind of tells you about like what Black Chamber's purpose was, and so Black Chamber is basically Zoff, right? XOF, like
100%.
like-
Yeah.
We won't get fully into what that is for now, but like, so basically, when Snake took down Outer Heaven, the government put Foxhound and Snake in the headlines and made him famous and all this other stuff, and he became the legend. And because of that, they were under so much more scrutiny, so they couldn't do the missions that they were built to do. So Black Chamber was created in order to do those secret missions that Foxhound couldn't do anymore. It was assassinating, world leaders that were anti-American and quelling civil wars and doing just all that like dark
We're starting them.
or starting them and like doing all this dark dirty work for the government that Foxhound could no longer do because they were so famous. And Snake is like, I never asked for this, Adam Jensen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Type deal there, and Bison's like, yeah, you do. It's like the only thing you're good at. You crave this shit. And Snake's like, no. And then Bison, neener boo boo.
They just go back and forth.
Yeah, and then Bison is like, oh, one other thing. There is somebody on your team that is a part of Black Chamber. And
Oh shit, there's a mole.
Yeah, there's a mole on the team. Snake's like, no way. And he's like, how do you think, all of this stuff, we have our guy on the inside. And he's just like, I want your doubts to be overwhelming and I want you to suffer. And he then mentions a trap that was set that happened that only left 5 of the members of Black Chamber left. Everybody else died. And you kind of don't learn much more after that, but he does mention that like they're using the GLF to like fuel this vendetta against Foxhound and Anonymous, whoever Anonymous is, and all this other stuff.
I also want to highlight the line he has when he's confronting Snake about like, yeah, you do like it, where he calls out exactly how many people you've killed since you've been here, like the player themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers what their number was, but I thought that was pretty sick.
I think at this point it was like 6, because I remember I managed to get to the first part of the game without killing anybody, but this part was kind of annoying me. So
That's
I
He
Silence-
said I'd killed
Silence
12 people.
Pistol, I just take people off the map. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to
You
deal
know.
with you.
You've killed like 58 people.
Yeah, I think mine was like over 30,
100%.
over 40.
Jesus.
yeah.
They can't spot you if they're dead.
It's true.
It's a good way to be.
You're
Yeah,
not.
no one told
lying.
us we had to be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know their families.
Yeah. So then this taking care of himself that James has alluded to. I love Chad. Chad has a cough right now, so I love just hearing and then nothing as he's.
I got
trying to
that
mute the
cough
microphone.
button.
You got that cough button. MUTE mute. But he immolates himself. He lights himself on fire, and he's just like, he is fucking. You know what? James taking care of himself might not be too far off.
He's gleeful about it.
He's loving it.
He's joyous.
It burns so good. I love the way it feels.
This heat.
Yeah, this heat. It's fucking crazy town.
Like,
He's really
you know, for ways you gotta go, like, that's not how I want to go. But, like, if I had that guy's brain and I liked it that much, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's him. That's Pyro Bison.
Yeah, it's Pyro Bison.
His famous catchphrase.
Yeah. Pyro Bison's famous catchphrase. But yeah, so after this happens, Snake calls Campbell and he's like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And Campbell's like, "No, it's not possible. He's just trying to get into your head."
He calls Campbell and he's like, "Hey, this guy said some kind of like deep shit to me, and I think I want to go home."
I'm really affected. And
Yeah.
Can I just
It's
get my
so
appy
weird to me.
slices and my juice boxes and go home, please?
It's so weird that the game will do this thing where it's like we ended stage 8 with this bison fight, but then we don't get any of this shit that we're talking about until like the top of stage 9.
So we're in stage
We're
nine.
technically- yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just weird to me because like say you're playing these stages off of like the stage select or
Mhm.
whatever.
Oh,
it's like
sure.
what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh
Like,
yeah, how
why?
confusing.
You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't you just drop me into the and maybe it does just drop you in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just God forbid you're on the fucking bus. You got to like save and turn off your shit and then come back and you fire it up and it either A doesn't have the cutscene that you should have watched
Mhm.
or B
Yeah, that
is
shit
hitting you
sucks.
with it twice.
I guess the rationale is like if you're picking it from the stage select, then like you've already seen it. I guess is the rationale there, but it is very weird how they like paste
Mhm.
out the cuts
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I will agree. But yeah, so all of this conversation with Bison and the codec call is all happening in stage 9 technically. So
You hop into the group chat, and the group chat's popping off.
the
Oh,
group
yeah.
There's a
chat
lot of
is
name
popping
Weasel's fucking
off.
flashing a gun at everyone.
Weasel's being his namesake. He is like
Dude, Weasel's
he is like
rocking.
he was like, listen, they're like, no, McBride and fucking Campbell, and it's like, no, it's fine. He's trying to get in your head, and Weasel's like, you don't know. Could be you, McBride.
You
why
don't
the
know.
fuck? Why the fuck was the army involved, Campbell?
So good.
Why the
he
fuck-
even goes after Mei Ling,
He
dude.
does.
He's like, what the fuck is a
He-
graduate student doing here?
Like, you're not
motherfucker?
So
exempt,
true.
sweetheart.
It's kind of like it's the one bit of, even though Kojima's not involved, it's the one bit of like almost postmodernism, or at the very least like self-awareness that we get in this game. Chris, he's calling out how unrealistic and tropey the team is, where he's like, the CAA guy is tutorializing for no reason. Campbell's retired. What the fuck are you doing here? You're a grad student. Like,
Yeah,
none of this
yeah.
actually makes any sense. And it's
Well,
like,
I feel like
you're
even
right.
Snake is a little like that in this game. Like I feel like
Sure.
Snake's writing, Snake feels less like an echoing moron and more of like a what the fuck are you doing kind of a dude. In
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
sure.
Like the writing across the board feels way more like cut through the bullshit in this. But I don't know if that's because
Which
of length or what.
Or whether it's like if it's a technological limitation or of a Kojima not being there, a gift to the team
Yeah.
to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, we can just straight shoot it.
And then all these fucking ideas ended up getting lifted and
Yeah.
put into like 3 other games. So
Yeah.
it's like clearly somebody was onto something.
Yep.
If you call Chris also before you like go and like do all your stuff, like he gives her the "I'm no hero" speech, and Bison's right, and what happened 7 years ago is
Oh.
unforgivable and stuff like that. Yeah, he does kind of.
At least he admits it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
well,
yeah,
he talks-
that guy's
well, he
right
talks-
about.
Well, he talks about his like, I killed Big Boss, I killed my own father, like I did all this heinous stuff. Like he talks about like what happened in Metal Gear 1. Like it's pretty. Yeah.
Okay,
gotta be
Frank,
better
it's
about
Steve's
a mandatory
monster.
cutscene.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I got to be
Should
better
be.
about calling because I feel like the codec gets very out of sight, out of mind for me.
Yeah,
it's-
I have that
I
problem
think
too.
It's not hard to open, but the fact that it is like a button press and then a button press,
Right.
Yeah.
makes it less intuitive.
Yeah. Oh, even in the main games, I feel like once the plot is rocking and rolling, I just like forget that I can even call people. Like I'm
No,
just like,
Mei Ling is
fuck
like
it.
the only person I ever call
Yeah.
because I have to.
Yeah. I will say, I think it's during this scenario where somebody is just like, well, fuck you, Weasel. What about your brother? And we get like a little glimpse
Right.
into Weasel's backstory, which like I feel like we don't hear a ton about this until.
Again, I think you have to call Weasel a few times to get him to actually talk about it.
Yeah, and I was not calling Weasel. Sorry, Weasel. It wasn't.
I'm Team Weasel on this. Team Weasel Rock.
I do like Weasel.
My Weasel.
Justice for Weasel.
Incredible.
That's our transition music.
This is when the C4 thing that we were
Yeah,
talking
right.
about.
So you're basically like backtracking through stage 8, and they I think they tell you on the call there's like some structurally weak pillars. Yeah, go set some C4.
Yeah.
So off we go.
One of the special missions, well, actually, 3 of the fucking special missions are a very irritating tweak on this system.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Chad, did you
Yeah.
end up playing any of those? The special missions?
No, and now that you said that, I'm glad that I didn't. I didn't have any
Yeah.
time.
I got about
That sounds
halfway
miserable.
through and then said fuck it and just watched some long plays of them. And boy, some
I
of
didn't
those
even
are-
do that. I was
Some
like,
of those are
no,
bad.
I hope they keep them in the remaster. Of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
sure they
yeah.
will.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sure they will.
There's like
Yeah.
straight up plot. And like, I'm going to,
Like,
I took down
good
some
plot shit.
notes. I took down
Yeah,
some notes.
well-
There is straight up plot shit that happens during that stuff.
I did find out who you control, and that was pretty crazy.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
I even
nuts.
know that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But yeah, once you detonate this thing, I actually really like this whole dynamic too. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
most games are just like cutscene, but this
And you're
game's
out.
like,
Yeah.
no, you deal with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so the thing that sucks. First of all, the thing that sucks is that the pillars are completely randomized, and you're backtracking through this fucking level that you've already spent.
Oh, I didn't realize they were
so much
randomized.
time.
I didn't realize they were randomized
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I was super confused because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I looked up a video walkthrough to see, and Brothers' pillars were not where my pillars were. I'll tell you
That's
that.
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
you
the ones
gotta-
that have like the little vented,
Yeah, the little
flutes.
the little
notch
right?
vents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the conceit here is that you go down to the basement and you discover that the power plant is surrounded by electrical flooring.
Oh,
and
we're
so-
disabling the power plant to prevent Metal Gear's railgun
Yes.
from working.
No-
I don't
no
think we
power.
ever said
No
that.
power, no
Power
railgun.
supply.
Yeah,
Yep.
We're gonna blow the plant.
Yeah, and the plant is completely
Blow the
surrounded
plant.
by electrical flooring. There's no way to get in without fucking dying, so you have to just blow the building up, and that's kind
Mhm.
of kind of what we're doing here. And so you have to go do all this backtracking. Several doors are locked now. Even with a key card, you have to use the vents.
Yeah.
There's a fucking poison room somehow for some reason. Like there's so much weird shit
Fucking
happening in this level.
Hidetaka
right?
Miyazaki
Yeah.
and his poison
Yeah, it's
room.
poison swamp. We need a poison swamp level. I will say I do not like this level at all. This
Yeah.
No.
I don't like the
the level
section
design
either.
is the level design is not good. Nothing is easy to memorize. It's confusing. Everything kind of looks the same. It's like I'm doing American interventionism in the fucking back rooms right now. Like, I'm going.
What a sentence. Dude, so OG Metal Gear is very akin to this. And there will be a wonderful fucking echo of that later, which I was surprised by. But I feel like Metal Gear 2 kind of threads the Metal Gear 2 feels more like what if Metal Gear Solid, but in 16-bit,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is super sick.
Interesting.
I like Metal Gear 2. I think it still holds up. Metal Gear 1 is pretty esoteric in certain
Yeah, Metal Gear
ways.
1 is tricky,
It's hard to play without a guide, I think.
but I feel asleep. Up until the end when you're trying to escape it's pretty shitty. And again, like all of the walls have like C1, C2, A1, B1,
Yeah.
B2, and like all this, and
Mhm.
you get so turned around. And then that moment when it clicked with me is like, oh, there is an elevator on either side here, and it takes you to different fucking places. I was like, I'm gonna shoot this game.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
stand
no.
this shit.
Yeah. Very frustrating section.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things also come into play in the special missions, unfortunately.
Oh, good.
The numbers and the letters.
Well,
But yeah.
the good news is eventually you find all 4 pillars and you blow that shit up.
Yep. Yeah,
No power, no railgun.
No power, no rug up. No, so once you get all 4, you get a cutscene that says you have to get out and then blow it up, and then we'll be good. And as you're going to leave, you get another call and another video. You get patched into another feed. You got 1 hour left, motherfuckers. The general is not happy about your little your little bullshit that you're doing here. So you got 1 hour, and so Colonel's like, shit, you just got to do it while you're in there. And Snake's like, it'll make me hustle faster.
It's funny because Colonel several times is like, I'm so sorry that we have to put you in a position to potentially perform bodily harm to yourself. And I'm just like, what is this whole mission, brother? Like, what are you fucking talking about?
You threatened me to do this. You had 8 men pointing guns at my head.
You brought me the physical violence.
He's like, but he apologizes like multiple times. He's like, I'm just so sorry we put you in this position. And I'm like, the whole game is a bad position.
Yeah. I'm like, you didn't have to call me to start with. I was at home. I was fine.
Yeah, I didn't need to. Send Weasel. What the fuck are we doing here?
Weasel's clearly got time on his hands.
Yeah, he says something. He says
fucking do it too.
He says something at the end that's just like, yeah, why the fuck are we not just sending Weasel? Fuck Snake, get me out of here. I don't want to do this.
How lucky did any of you get? So the other thing that could be very annoying is that wherever you were planting the 4th C4 is where you have to escape this area from.
Dude, there's like some fucking RNG crazy
extremely lucky because my last one was in the entrance room.
Yeah,
me too.
I literally just had to run up and down, and I was
so
good.
sick.
Yeah, but like you have to like go because like what I had to do was I had to do that. It wasn't in the entrance room specifically. I had to do that, take the elevator up, and then run down and around the elevator, and I was out.
Nice. I think I was like 1 screen up.
Yeah. If you're looking at the full map, I think mine was literally like bottom right.
Some
like literally
Legends
the
of Hidden
opposite
Temple bullshit.
Like the opposite fucking direction from.
Yeah, mine was also the opposite.
Wow. He had to assemble the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, then go down through the ledges.
A man tried to fucking hug me. A guy came out of a tomb.
But don't forget the temple guards that inhabit the trees.
Yeah, he's trying to SA me in front of my family on national television.
I'm just trying to win some gag.
I just want to go to space camp, dude.
We grabbed the slice of the Astro Crag,
and then we
figured it out.
Yep.
Well, literally, pieces of the Astro Crag are falling down as you're running out. Like, you're running out, there's fire you have to avoid. There's, like, rock
Punisher.
Rubble, deal with the Punisher, slime, figuring it out. There's, like, rubble falling from the ceiling. Frank is there. Spider-Man's there.
Frank is the name of Isaac's Sheba, so that's extra funny.
Oh, shit.
Frank's there. The flock cameras are watching you. It's gonna be it's fun.
No.
But yeah, so basically, like, your goal is to just, like, go back to where, like, you entered the building from. Get out.
Yeah.
And then you escape the building. And
you make it out there, and Jimmy's standing over a corpse.
Yeah, he's just standing over a dead guy.
Big Eddie from Silent Hill 2 vibes.
Big Eddie from Silent Hill 2 vibes.
Huge Eddie from Silent Hill 2.
I had no idea where this was headed. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, did you murder a man?
Yeah. This is a relatively short chapter now as we go into chapter
Stage 10. Yep.
This kind of bummed me out.
A little stealth segment, right?
Yeah. So, no, this is the helicopter.
Oh, that's right.
It's also Jimmy. So again, you leave the building.
Jimmy has his uncut gems moment.
Yeah. Oh God. Stage 10.
With Jimmy.
Wrestle with Jimmy. Me and Alex were hanging out downtown in Seattle a couple of weeks or like a month ago at this point. We were just walking, and it's not the right Jimmy because it's anyway, it doesn't matter. But there's a Jimi Hendrix like statue because he's buried in Seattle, and we were walking by, and I just go, wrestle with Jimmy, and then the entire rest of the day, me and Alex would just like randomly just go wrestle with Jimmy at each other.
That's so good.
But yeah, so Jimmy is out here. He's standing over a dead guy, and Jimmy's like, "Hey, I got rescued by this guy."
And then he died.
And then he died like trying to get us out. He took a bullet for me as we were escaping. And then Snake's like, "Who is he?" He goes, "He's Delta Force." It's like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, he's Delta Force." And it's like, Chris is supposed to be the last one. He goes, "I don't know." And Jimmy's like, "Wait, I thought Chris was supposed to be like cool." You can't trust anybody. He's freaking out, and he goes, God, everything was just fine yesterday, and everything was great, and all I want to do now is go home. Do you think I can go home and just start over and do something good with my life and actually like make it?
It's so sweet.
It is really sweet. He's like learned his lesson. He's like finally like realizing.
It's also kind of the first time that like one of the Doomsday mad scientist characters like actually kind of wants to get out of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obviously Otacon does his whole thing, but I think like besides him, like most of the kind of villain doctor kind of whatever, just I don't know. They don't really have this moment where they're like, I fucked up, man. Like I'm so sad. I don't know what to do. And then
I guess the alcoholic from Metal Gear Solid 3 is already past that point where he's like, well, shit's fucked, but I can't leave right now. So,
Yeah.
It's just the timing is so fucked too, because like literally right after Snake's like, man, as long as you're breathing, you can always turn it around.
Yeah. Because what winds up happening here is that like the general is just like we're still going to be able to do it even without the power. Like we're going to launch him anyway.
The twist that's about to come, which is insane.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? And so Snake's like, is there another way to stop Metal Gear? And Jimmy's like, or like, what's the secret of Metal Gear? And he's like, well, what winds up happening? And then his handcuffs start flashing, and they fucking explode and kill him dead. And it's just I my jaw dropped.
Yeah.
I like put the Steam Deck down. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? That was like the most shocking thing that happened in this entire game, almost. I think.
You have this kid whispering like, I want to go home as he dies in your arms. Again, like E for everyone. What the fuck was anybody doing? This is like one of the darkest games in the franchise.
It's like fucking Red Dawn getting PG in like 1983 or whatever. It's insane.
Yeah.
Also, it would have been nice to know about the fact that Metal Gear doesn't need the railgun like an hour ago, Jimmy. Like you could have really just said that at any point.
Just spent all
I guess he would have died. At any point
he was still being a dick then, though. So he didn't.
That's true. That's true.
He wasn't trying to help. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing too, he mentions that his whole science team is murdered. Essentially, he's like, we were all working together. Everything was chill.
And we found their corpses as we were escaping. Like,
which also made me realize that like they were probably all dead when we were rescuing him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, this very brutal, sort of tragic.
Yeah. So everybody shook up. Mailing shook up. Everybody's kind of like, Colonel's like, you just gotta fucking do it. And then it's like, okay, we gotta fucking go. You call Chris. Chris does not answer. It's like static. And it's interesting. Shit. Okay. And
I can
then
hear Weasel just laughing out of frame.
Oh fuck.
And then you get a scene of the F-22s arriving on site and firing cruise missiles at all of the fucking missile encampments on the cliff that you saw earlier in the game.
It's pretty sick.
America.
Fuck yeah. Time to be a motherfucking disappointment. America.
And yeah, so you start hoofing it now to go like up the cliff to see what's going on up there. And you kind of get up to the screen right before you have to climb, and the helicopter's there, and a woman gets on the helicopter, and Snake's like, Chris?
A blonde woman.
A blonde woman gets on the helicopter.
Not a raven-haired beauty like the real Kris Jenner, but I digress.
Right?
Sure.
I also don't even think that, I don't know, it's weird that the blonde woman, like, the character model is blonde, but I feel like in the art,
she's
it doesn't really hold up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, the Snake is like, all women are the same.
Right. Yeah. He's got woman blindness.
He's like, you're a woman? You must be Chris.
Yeah. Well, James, no, that was actually fucking Gorby or whatever the fuck. That was some other guy. Chris is some other guy.
Oh, that's right.
That's That's the doctor.
Dude, I kept thinking that every time Chris was on screen. I was like, okay, I gotta remember which character this is. And then this happens, and I'm like, come the fuck on.
It is
what are we doing?
Crazy that we have now played 2 games in a row with a character, like a female character named Chris. That's a little weird.
Also,
That's
my
a little
mother-in-law
funny.
is named Chris.
Oh, Oh,
Blonde?
Yes, blonde.
Oh shit!
And older, so now it's like white.
Yeah,
So
it
it was her in the fucking helicopter.
Shit.
Oh my goodness!
Shit.
Classic.
French dad?
French father. The worst. The
Long
worst.
pause.
The worst fucking origin story. French father.
Fucking
long
dirtbag
pause.
French dad banged my mom and left.
But yeah, so you go up through the minefield, you see Chris get on the helicopter, and then you gotta run up to the hill and then start throwing
traditional.
grenades at a helicopter.
Gotta throw the grenades at the helicopter.
Gotta throw the grenades at the helicopter.
There's a lot
Kinda
of running.
Yeah.
It's like a slasher hog fight, but with an added dimension in that like it can come at you from either side.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
addition to like right in front.
The theming of this one though, kind of reminds me. I mean, a lot of the classic Metal Gears have like the Hind D fight, but it kind of reminds me of the fact that in MGS3, which I hadn't considered, the Hind D fight kind of just becomes a normal enemy because like you can encounter them and fight them like literally at any fucking point. So this one kind of reminded me of some of the stages in 3 where you can encounter the helicopter, particularly that like embankment where you meet Eva at the very top. Reminds me of this whole fucking zone.
Oh, visually it's very similar
Oh,
to
totally.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Did Ghost Babel like low key just like influence the rest of the fucking
Maybe.
The blueprint was here all along.
Yeah. We should have been watching the Game Boy for that.
Consulted the old
Fukushima,
friends.
my king.
Ghost in the Machine.
He's not dead, but I pointed to the sky.
We don't know. He doesn't make games anymore. Though,
That's
so I don't know
true.
where he went.
He's an AI now, right?
He's in Italy.
Yeah, Kojima had him
Kojima
black
turned into
bag.
AI.
Yeah. Oh my God, Kojima had him get like reconstructive surgery. He's Norman Reedus now, actually.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, turned him into AI, got him feeling like Joel Hale Osteen. And I'm feeling off him.
Oh my God.
Turned him into Gorby, dude. Kojima's got Fuki at his house.
Oh, not Fuki.
Oh no, I Gorbied him, dude.
Gorby.
Gotta get Gorbin. And that's on
Yeah,
hindsight-
that's like Gorby.
In hindsight,
That's on Gorby.
Gorby
That's on
definitely.
Gorby. That's on Gorby.
In hindsight, Gorby definitely looks like some Zordon ass shit. I imagine Fukushima just fucking Zordoned at Kojima's apartment.
He might. Yeah, that's on Gorby, brother. I'm gonna start saying that whenever like something like I really agree with that. And that's on Gorby.
That's on Gorby.
And that's on Gorby right there.
Oh God, this is good. On Gorby?
On Gorby.
On Gorby. 2-2s, fam? On Gorby.
Gorby cheesing, fam.
W's in the chat.
Gorby's in the chat. Get him out of there.
Oh man. Yes. So again, like Chad said, slasher hawk, but a little bit of extra dimension. Again, another not super difficult fight. You just have to like kind of watch where you're running.
You just gotta have grenades.
Yeah.
And then
Always.
grenades are key.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after the fight,
Yeah, this
Go
sets
over
up
screen.
this like once again a weird like transition into stage 11.
yeah. Now
Where
we're in stage
the-
11.
Always.
Yeah.
Every time.
Always.
It's like okay, we'll find out what happened after the plane went down in stage 11.
Cliffhanger.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you run up and you see the person who is piloting the this blonde woman, and Snake is like Chris, and then you get a scene of this, white-haired woman in like a
Really
gray
hot
suit.
elderly woman getting over.
Yeah,
Hey.
pointing a gun at you, and it is the woman that was standing behind the general in his videos. It's his assistant. Her name is Sophie Ndram.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What
In
kind
my
of name
head, I
is
was
that?
like, is this like a Madnar situation with the flipped bullshit?
I love that we can never trust any fucking Metal Gear thing to be like, hold on, are you trying to rib me right now? Is
Yeah,
this like
right.
your last name?
Wait. Okay, you follow me here, because it's
It's
an
almost Madnar.
MADN blank R. The apostrophe is
Is
the
it
A. It's
random?
Madnar. It's basically just Madnar.
It's almost Madnar.
Because if you
Hot
like
Cougar Madnar.
because the way that this is like presented, Ndram, if you take a comma and replace it with an A,
It's Sweet Baby Drum.
Nadram, which would make sense.
I looked it up. This is not an actual like African last name. I think this is just some shit they made up.
Well, it's her French dad. He's the one with the shitty last name.
I would hope that she
makes
wouldn't
sense.
be taking her shitty French dad's last name anymore.
She's been.
Ndram.
No, you got to go drum. Drum.
Ink drum. But yeah, so she's pointing a gun at you. She's like, "Sorry to disappoint you, Snake. I'm Sophie."
And she's real smarmy. She's taunting.
Yeah, she's very smarmy.
I'm like, girl,
Sophie.
like
I really like Sophie a lot.
we're all confused.
We're all confused.
Girl, we're all confused.
And so he's like, "Hey, put the gun down." And she's like, "Is the legend begging for his life?" He's like, "No, but I don't plan on being killed right now."
I just took your helicopter down with grenades. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
die now. Like, did you see how cool that was?
Yeah, you seeing this shit, camera
See how
guy?
fucking sick I am? Zoom on in here, camera guy. Let's get a little shot of these baked beans here.
Everyone, come see how sick I am.
Campbell, tell her.
God, Snake must look so fucking stupid when he does his codec calls in real life.
Oh
my god.
He's just like walking around like a fucking like a stay-at-home mom with one AirPod in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like talking to herself at the fucking supermarket.
And they were roommates.
Basically talks about like how they were all like the Gendrons were tired of America using them as like puppets and like propping up like, you know, everything that was going on, and they knew about Black Chamber's revenge plan, and they were using Black Chamber to forward their ends. And so you've got everybody talking about how like we're using Gendra,
Yeah, spoiler
Black
alert,
Chamber.
everybody's fucking using everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in a
yeah,
Metal
put
Gear
that-
game? Get the
Oh,
hell
no.
out of
Yeah,
here.
get
Way.
out of here.
So much double crossing, triple crossing, Animal Crossing.
Quadruple crossing.
Boku no Natsuyasumi too.
My Great Sea Adventure. That is the subtitle, right? Something like that.
It is some shit like that. You're right. I don't remember.
Do it
what
on
was off the
land,
top of
my
head.
not sea adventure.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
That's crazy.
So anyway, Sophie.
Yeah. Well, Sophie then talks about her dad, right? She's like, I
Well,
gotta
yeah,
look
so
at
that's
all
Well,
the
it's
Metal Gear
after Snake
characters.
like fucking like disarms her and like has a gun pointed at her while she's on her knees.
That's right. You're right.
This is actually the smartest shit Snake's ever done.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Let me get you to monologue, and then I'm gonna fucking steal your shit and
Yep.
shoot you." I was like,
Big,
"All right,
big brain on Snake today.
not asking questions back at people for the thing that they just fucking said."
Echo Lalia. Yeah, he doesn't do it as much in this game. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she does talk about her backstory here, and the greatest screenshot of all time. My father was French,
Dramatic pause,
and then it just
And you-
hangs.
I know the two of you brought it up in Discord. You are not lying. I think it's probably the same for everybody. You have to wait like 4 seconds before the continued dialogue prompt
It's awesome.
appears.
Yeah.
So you just have to hang on this line. That's just my dad was French, and you're
And
like,
they treat it like a big reveal.
All right.
I was just like, "Oh no!"
Like, oh my god.
Is that it? We've got a fucking serial killer that uses people's parts for dolls.
French child.
You've got a fucking psychopath that burns himself to death.
Yeah.
You've got this fucking trap pervert named Viper. You've got like to be fair, kind of a normal guy, but he's like really obsessed
A
with birds.
fuzzy little dude.
Yeah, fuzzy little dude with
My
birds.
fuzzy
And
little
then
dude.
you've got a poor French child.
Yeah. I got to draw the line. at
most
French.
terrifying one.
Yeah.
Everything
James is
else
right.
was fine.
Yeah, I draw the
Well,
line.
like,
to be fair,
let's get
James,
real.
she would say the exact same thing. She would also
Yeah.
draw the line in French.
Yeah.
She's
Just
like, get the
agreeing with
fuck out of
Sophie.
here.
Chad, can you do this next? Can you just talk about what she says just in French? Is that something you can do?
Oof, not off the hop. I can't
He's
translate
like-
notes live. That's crazy.
Wow.
Merd.
Tabernacle.
And also, I wouldn't do that to Sophie. Sophie wouldn't want it that way.
True.
Fuck that.
But yeah, she basically he fucked her mom and fucked off to France.
And
Fucked back
that's
up.
how it
Yeah,
works.
he was his
Typical.
firm sent him. He's a colonist. His firm sent him to Africa. He just fucking, I don't know. I assume he saw her mom as like meaningless sexual context, like not context. What's the word I'm looking
Conquest.
for? Conquest.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
West.
And then he splits, and then leaves back to France, not giving a shit. She mentions that she tries to visit him later in life, and he's just like, "Here's some money, please leave me alone."
Yeah, big Don Draper vibes.
She has a great line after that where it's, "I learned that day that neither I nor my country could expect anything better than that from your kind."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it get Snake. There's actually like it's 8 dots of Snake just being like,
He's just like
Fuck.
flashbanging them with her fucking ideology there. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
it's another cool Sophie moment because it's like she was just in a helicopter crash and she is spitting fire.
She is like of
Yeah.
sound.
Like
mind
without
and
missing a
body.
beat, she's like, "I'm gonna destroy you mentally now."
Yeah. Well then,
It's like Metal Gear boss fight concludes so that a Disco Elysium boss fight can begin.
Yeah.
"Whoa,
well,
incredible!"
Jesus. Well, then she also talks about like while she was gone visiting her father, they put the fucking genocide policy into effect in Gindra,
And we
just-
never hear about this again.
No,
as far
and
as I know.
just did fucking ethnic cleansing in Gindra.
Yeah, also, what the fuck is the genocide
yeah,
policy?
there's a genocide policy.
Yeah.
And that might just be what she calls it. I
It's like
think.
the
I was gonna
Purge.
say I like it when in fiction when the bad guys just call the thing what it is and they're like, "As said, we're doing genocide."
Yeah.
brother."
We're doing genocide.
yeah.
well, it's hard
like-
to tell too, like what's a proper noun and what's not because all the text is capitalized.
right.
So it's like, are we talking G capital P here? Like, is that the fucking treaty is called the genocide, policy?
No,
Their
but
PR team is like, Are you sure?"
sure? Yeah. No, but like she talks about how like when she was gone, trying to like get, connect with her dad
And education.
and
Yeah.
education and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah,
they,
to bring back the education to her people.
they enacted the genocide policy, which is basically like an ethnic cleansing of Gindrans, essentially. And her mom was part of that ethnic cleansing, so her mom died during the genocide policy. So she
Brutal, dude.
comes back to Gindra, joins the GLF, and is just like,
Of course, is immediately like, "Oh, fuck you."
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
which like, yeah, dude.
For sure. Without a doubt.
And it's implied here later on that like, I don't know if I'm crazy that like there seems to be an implication that she and the general also were in a relationship.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
some point.
she's
Yeah.
like, I think she said like later on, she says like, I don't know if I loved him or I hate him. Or
Yeah.
hated
Well,
him,
and then
like-
Snake
Yeah.
was like the last thing he ever said was your name,
yeah, he
and
called
she
your
like
name.
pauses for a bit.
Yeah,
So I think I think there was something there.
I like getting this deep character writing in a Game Boy Color game.
yeah, it's great.
I love
And
that
also
we
for a character that doesn't show up, she only does
Yeah.
it really in like 2 scenes and then is in the background of the video feeds. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy how much like
when
she
she
is
first
fleshed out.
when she first showed up, the way the game acted was as if she was an established character, and I
Yeah.
legit was like, did I fucking skip something? Like, who is
Yep.
this?
Yeah. At some point during this conversation, she talks about like all of the stuff and like all of the righteous fury and stuff and all the GLF's like mission and stuff. And Snake calls her a liar at one point. And she is just like, "Why did you call me a liar?" And he goes, "Your eyes don't have the hardness of somebody whose singular goal is this mission." And she has her 8-dot pause at this point.
My 8-dot pause.
My 8-dot
TM.
pause. That's on Gorby, dude. And she's like, "You know what? You might be right about that." And Snake like lets her go. He just leaves without killing her.
Well, the best part is like sometimes Snake rules pretty fucking hard. And he goes, "Oh shit. Out of ammo."
Out of ammo.
Oh yeah. And she's like, "You're full of like you're
full
bullshit,
of shit."
Essentially,
He's like,
"You're
and he's
free
like,
to go."
"Bye."
Yeah, he's like, "You're free to go," and he just like walks off.
he just fucking dips. Yeah, Sometimes
She does-
Snake is awesome.
Yeah, she does tell him that Chris is still alive, and that Viper has her.
Yes.
So now we're off to figure out destroy Metal Gear.
Well, I mean, we always have to destroy Metal
We
Gear.
always have to destroy Metal Gear, but yeah, the out of ammo moment was really fucking good. She's like, "You're not gonna kill me, out of ammo." bullshit.
It's so bad.
Bye. Like that's basically what it was. Snake is also lamenting here too. It's just like she wouldn't have had to, Sophie's like, she's lucky to have you, and Snake's like, she wouldn't have needed luck if she hadn't have met me. Like it's just like,
yeah, but then Sophie's like, I'm not so sure or something. You know what I mean? Like they're just going back and forth with like
Snake's like, oh, I'm so bad. I'm too bad for you, baby.
And and she's like, no, you're really not that bad.
No,
and they just keep going back and forth. He's like, no, I'm really bad. She's like, no, you're actually not that bad. just back and forth for like 3 minutes.
I'm bad to the bone.
I do have a question. So this came up because she specifically is, she goes very direct into like U.S. policies bleeding nations for first world purposes, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is Metal Gear Solid the only mainstream video game series to criticize the U.S. like directly, like this openly?
I was having a very similar thought because I was like, am I losing my fucking mind that like all of this open criticism was here all along, and we like nobody
said
in our country was like, hey, like we should pay more attention to this.
Yeah, like what other games are just directly like, yo, like
I mean,
was obviously
playing Conflict
things like
Desert Storm on the PlayStation 2
at
like,
this time, 100%. Yeah,
right?
fucking Ghost Recon, whatever.
Dude,
like America was.
Yeah, for this time frame, that's tough. I can't
At
really
this point,
think
I
of
can't
much.
imagine. I think like the only like major example I can think of, like, and it's way after this, but like Spec Ops: The Line. Had
Yeah, but
something
even
to
Spec
say,
Ops
but,
doesn't like outright say it.
Right.
Like,
That's true.
And it's more on you,
The people,
not the
yeah.
country.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know.
Because even in 2026, like I can't think of any video game I've ever
not
played
at
that's
all.
outright like been like the United States is fucking, y'all are fucked. Like,
Yeah.
because even Disco is like more.
It's fictional, right? Yeah,
It's
fictional
more
world, yeah.
fictional. It's more
Right.
philosophical. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, this is
Right
very
in.
overt.
If you've
Like,
played a
Yeah,
game,
if you know of an
yeah.
example, that's
Yeah.
actually really interesting.
Give us your best anti-American video game.
Yeah, I'll
yeah,
play
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, no politics
we'll play
though,
all.
please.
yeah, none
I
whatsoever.
really wish that we could escape from politics and really play
Yeah.
these games.
These
as
games
the-
aren't
as
political at
The
all.
escape that they're meant to be.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
Please.
fucking incredible that this Game Boy Color game might be more political than any other game
That-
in the fucking series.
Honestly,
Yeah,
kind
right?
of. Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna slip
It's a-
this in
it's-
on the Game Boy Color.
It's the most like
We're gonna stealth release this shit. The
it's the
children
most
will
in your
yearn.
face about it.
The children who
Yeah.
yearn for geopolitics.
Yeah, can you imagine? Around this same fucking time, you've got people trading Pokemon on the schoolyard, but then you've got like little baby Chad in the corner, just like
My, just like chilling.
Why
Just
would
like-
anybody listen to me? I want to talk about political theory.
just like smoking
I'm 8
cigarettes
years old.
in 4th grade.
Nobody knows that I like like that meme is like nobody knows that I like geopolitics and everybody's dancing.
Yeah.
Like he
No,
won't shut up about it.
the kid's chain smoking like at recess, but when the teachers come up, he's like, "No, this is my fogger."
No, nobody knows I got an ass like a female.
Incredible.
My favorite version of that meme, fucking Cloud. Everyone's
So
like
good.
that quirked up white boy is about to make me leave my girlfriend.
But yeah, please write in about the most overtly critical of U.S. policies video games, because all I can think of are Metal Gear. Peace
the
Walker.
series-
Peace Walker's very
Peace Walker.
intensely. like
Also a
this.
portable game.
It-
Yeah,
oh shit! They really save it for
Yeah.
the portable ones.
They're putting it in the pockets.
this is the one that fewest people are going to see.
They're like, we gotta slip it into them while they're fucking taking the bus to work.
So they're going to be best conditioned.
It's like it's the most in your face about it, because like 2 and 3, I would say, are also pretty heavily political. But it's like you do have to at least like you do have to do a little bit of like thinking about it. Whereas like you can't avoid Ghost Babel is literally like America bad, America bad, America bad, America bad, America
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, so thinking about
And
it
also
as well-
fuck the French.
Yeah. Also,
Also, fuck the French. Yeah,
Yeah.
And also the French, yeah.
which is evergreen.
I was thinking as well, because there was something. I mean, obviously, I've played this game a few times, but this is the first time it's kind of stuck. Granted, I'm much older, but part of me was thinking that like this game, Acid to some extent, somewhat Peace Walker, but this game in particular, it's less character work and more world.
kind of building
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's also what made it so hard to like stick to my mind, because like when you think back, right, you're thinking about characters, but this game has a lot of like off-screen shit.
Yes.
And particularly like the big reveals all involve people that you literally never meet.
Yep.
And so I don't know, I just thought it was interesting because I was like, why did the plot of this game when I was younger feel like Teflon? And I think part of it is because of the character work. Not
You didn't get the bonus cutscene of what's her name? Fucking Sophie's French dad.
No.
Yo, you didn't see Francois? Oh.
Francois Ndram.
Francois Ndram.
No.
Yeah, dude, rumor has it that he started Senegal with his seed. Dude, I don't know what the fucking deal was, because like in Italy as well, around World War II, the way they would like entice young men to come to Africa would just be like, check out how fucking hot these women are, dude.
What do you mean you don't know what it is? It's just
No, I mean, I know what it is, but it's a very weird thing to be like, come get some foreign babes,
Yeah,
and
it's
just
fun.
like use that as like the driving force. I don't know. It's
we
unfortunate.
gotta boost tourism somehow, Alessia.
That's true.
Well, it's just like if you're like fucking directionless young men whose lives suck because they live in a fucking fascist nation. It's like, hey, why don't just fucking die? That's like the two things that you can do. So what? Here you go. We're giving you both on a silver platter.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's on Gorby, dude.
That's on
Gorby.
So that's the duality of Metal Gear Mondays. It's like a sentence like that, and then immediately bullshit.
Yeah. That's on Gorby.
Yeah, as they're reading our fucking chat log or transcript to us while we're being incarcerated, they're like, yeah, and then
Our grand jury.
the other one said, yeah. And the other one said, that's on Gorby.
Actually, we don't know the source of where the yaya came from, so we can't be held responsible for that.
There was a sixth speaker who said, yeah, and nothing else.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Sir, do the words "that's on Gorby" mean anything to you?
I haven't heard that word in a long time.
Fucking Chris Hansen.
You know how this looks, right?
Why don't you have a seat?
Why don't you have a seat? Talk to me
Primetime
about.
looks
Talk to me about.
incredible, by the way.
Primetime does look incredible.
Talk to me about Torrent Gerlukovich.
Torrent.
Jesus. I love
Oh
us.
my god.
I love us.
You know how Torrent looks, right?
Can we talk about, did you guys save with Mei Ling right after this?
No, I did not.
No.
I
Okay.
don't recall.
What
So
she
I
did?
saved, I don't know if this triggers all the time or if this is like whatever, but Mei Ling goes to quote and then Snake stops her.
Oh,
And
it
he's
did.
like,
Yes, it
yeah,
did.
let me stop you right here. Do you have any original thoughts? And she is just like fucking.
Oh, I
flummoxed.
did. He's like, what the fuck?
But this is what I mean by like blunt fucking Snake. Like this
Yeah.
game, like I can't
Can you
imagine
imagine?
Snake doing this in any other game.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, so he's like, yo, do you have any original thoughts or whatever? And she like is locked and
She kills herself.
and you can't save ever again.
Jesus.
But it comes back later. Like she yeah, there's a
She's
sort of
gonna
follow-up
have
to
an
this.
original thought. You'll see.
But she does get really down on herself, a la Chris, in this cutscene, which is a bummer. But yeah,
Snake is just making all the women in his life feel real bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
just so he can pick him back up. Mind
God,
games.
he's a fucking predator.
Yeah.
No. He's a fucking reply guy.
Oh no.
Snake is a reply guy.
The next few missions that are coming up, by the way, like I love the final facility, but we're so facility dense,
Mm-hmm.
and especially because the game opens in the jungle, which again, I guess like Metal Gear on NES opened in the jungle, but like I think MG2 did as well. But it's like I don't know. I just expected more variety in locales, and it's like
Thanks
we kinda-
Revenge also opened in the jungle.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow.
All the
Welcome
grades.
to the jungle. You're gonna die.
I saw you, Chad. I saw your little smirk there. I got you on camera.
That's on Gorby.
It's on Gorby.
Yeah,
but
this is where the backtracking gets really bad for me.
yeah,
We're
it's
really backtracking.
really rough here because you're
Did
in
y'all
this
get
facility.
there's like an optional room in this facility. Did y'all get this?
What's in the room?
Yeah,
The memorial room.
No.
Wait,
This
a
was
minute.
like the only interesting part. So there's like
the fuck?
you've got to like backtrack a little bit, but you get like a codec conversation with Campbell, where he calls it's like a memorial to the TX-55 from.
Oh yes, I did.
yeah,
Yes.
Oh yeah, where it's like destroyed and stuff like that.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
like
the
destroyed.
OG
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
the
Yeah,
OG
yes.
Metal
yes,
Gear.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and Campbell's calls it like a monument to an evil past.
Yep.
My jaw
And I was
fucking
like-
dropped. It was
Yeah,
like this
like, that
Dragon
slaps.
Quest 3 moment where I was just
Yeah.
like, holy shit,
was
it really is out
really,
there.
really cool.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah.
It's like this is a great touch.
Should
But
have had charred Big Boss in the corner.
Yeah, right.
You're like, wow, 7 years later, still. That's
Nobody
crazy.
cleaned this
nobody
up.
decided to post a fucking skeleton. Just saying
I'm
that.
kind of surprised that nobody from the U.S. government like came and claimed the Metal Gear.
oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
I wonder if it was like one of those things where it's just like the Gendra like set up shop in there so quickly that they couldn't really do anything about it.
Well, I mean, it's on fucking floor
GLF.
B100 for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
Why
right.
does it go
It's
so far
fucking
down?
crazy because you do all this backtracking shit in this
So much
facility.
backtracking.
There's fucking thermal goggle uses. There's night vision use. There's fucking tripwire. Every single fucking facility thing that you've done in this fucking game
It's intense.
is all here. You
yeah.
have
This is
to-
like the facility medley.
Yeah.
It feels like.
the only thing. The only thing. That you, the only thing you
This is the
don't.
final exam.
Yeah, the only thing you don't do is thank fuck is the conveyor belt of boxes. Literally.
Yeah,
that's it.
I was waiting. I was
waiting for it to pop up, but it never happened. But like, you need to use the Nikita. You need to go up and down stairs. Do the laser rooms. You need to
Sometimes both at the same time.
sometimes both at the same time. Yeah, there's some rooms that are like dark but also lasers. So you need to use the thermals and blah 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 and all this other stuff.
It is engaging, but it's just like unrelenting.
It's just so much.
And I think it's like what Alessio said, if this weren't coming at the end of so many different facilities, it wouldn't be as bad. I think it would actually be quite good. I do
Yeah.
like this part on its own, but the fact that it's coming after so
Yeah.
many annoying,
Yeah.
samey levels, it's a little rough.
also the 100 basement floors are also from OG Metal Gear.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is
Totally.
also you can get to a room with an elevator that takes you down to level 50. You do
Right.
more stuff. Also, you can get to a room that takes you down to level 97. And there's some rooms where you can get some extra supplies and stuff because you're about to hit this final boss encounter. That then takes you down to another room that I think takes you to 99.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then takes you down to 100. And in level 100 is where the memorial room is on the left side. That's where the memorial room James brought up is. On the right side is your you get this like really long room. It's like a hangar. You run up and you go into this room with a bunch of pillars, and it's time to fight Blackart's Viper. He's just like
He's
a blonde
real mad.
heartthrob. He's very
real
mad.
Well, Weasel calls in and like refers to him as like one of the best professionals of war alive. Which
It's a great
how
line.
many wars you got to fight in to get that
get
professional
that title.
designation? You know,
How
you
many
need like 4
CODs
years
do I need to
of D1
prestige
sports.
to get?
Do you get drafted?
Yeah, maybe.
I guess sometimes.
Talk about game series that say bad things about America. Call of Duty.
That's true. I forgot. Yeah,
Okay, Alex.
but even they fucking hard skirt the line where they're like,
No,
they're
but
dealing in
that was,
URAs, but
That's
also
true.
that was a
That's
joke
true.
because Call of Duty is famously used as a fucking recruitment tool for the American military. Like that's a whole.
I mean, fair, but I also think at least COD 4 Modern Warfare definitely had some like, oh, we
Thoughtful.
like
yeah.
the U.S. kind of fucked this one, right, guys?
Yeah.
But then in the same breath, they're like, but look how fucking cool this
Look
is.
how cool it is to shoot a gun.
Cool though.
fucking look at these fucking guns, bro.
Pretty
Would
cool
you
blow
wanna shoot a
something
gun?
up. You want to blow something up you can't see? We got that.
When you get shot, it hurts really bad.
No, they can never use that as a recruitment tool.
Join the Navy.
So Weasel's like telling you, he's like, this dude, like, death just follows him. He's not like literally magic, but he may as well be.
Well, he snaps Chris into fucking existence after
Right?
this cutscene,
Yeah.
which cracks
He's got
me
like
up.
a prosthetic arm.
Yeah, he's kind of sick, actually.
It's kind of cool. I like him.
Weasel's like, he's fucking rad, actually.
Weasel's like, Snake, you better sit this one out. He's a badass. Like, you don't want that smoke.
Snake is like telling him, like, I know about, Black Chamber being the shadow of Foxhound, and Viper's like, all right, I'll tell
He's
you.
like, you don't
I'll
know
tell
shit.
You. He says, I'll tell you about your crimes, and once you know about them, then you will rot in hell.
I think that's what Kojima was trying to say when he told us we would regret our words and deeds.
You will
Can you
rot in
imagine?
hell.
He's like, fuck, I can't. Too bad Fukushima and I aren't friends anymore. What
He's
would
like,
you
I
say right about
paraphrased
that?
it wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of the villains in this game, though, Snake will be like, I want to know your fucking plans. And they'll be like, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Only the last guy's like, I'll tell you if you win. But everyone else is like, all right, cool, fuck it, let's talk.
So the whole thing, he kind of tells you that, like, the whole thing is that, like, Black Chamber was sent in to recover Metal Gear after the Outer Heaven incident, and they were kind of like, it was a pretty rough mission. They took some heavy damage, but like they made it. And then
Metal Gear's in the basement. No, they didn't.
Right, like it's here.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
BA
Well, that's the thing, is that people were waiting there to spring a trap for them, so that they could wipe out Black Chamber because they knew too much. Basically, they were too much of a liability.
I thought that was on the way back, though.
It might have been.
I thought he said it was when they got home that the U.S. forces were waiting
Oh.
for them and slaughtered all but 5 of them or whatever.
I wonder if it was just like to recover like data or something. Then
He does the training data. Always
he
the
does,
training
he
data.
does
always
this,
the training
He
data.
does this like thing. He like flexes his arms and
It's
it gets all
sick.
veiny, and he's like, he's like,
I would also do that if I had that.
I need Blackheart's Viper to be like in a fighting game.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But he's talking about, like, they were unarmed, they were caught unawares, and they were gunned down. They didn't have a chance to defend themselves or anything, and it was senseless. And only 5 of us escaped from this thing.
Interesting.
And
the
was
anonymous that they keep
protecting them.
referring to is who ordered
Yes.
the assassination, basically.
He's like, I searched everywhere. The person's real name is nowhere. He's just referred to as anonymous, and that's who we're seeking revenge against. And Snake
4chan killed my family.
4chan killed my family.
What happens with Anonymous, and when we kind of learn more about the dynamic, which some of it is in the special operations or whatever, special missions, even that feels like a prototype for like the sort of two sides shit that Chad, you're definitely going to experience. Well, both of you guys, James and Chad, are definitely going to experience in 4 more, because it kind of goes further into kind of like these different factions that have maybe been on like the outskirts of our kind of perception during the series so far.
Okay.
But yeah, it's weird because like a lot of seeds kind of get planted for like internal hijinks.
Yeah. So he's basically just like, all of this, it was all a plan for me to get my revenge. I've been waiting 2 years for this, and it's going to happen now. And then he appears Chris out of nowhere.
Oh, fucking! Here she is.
Yeah,
like,
just basically, there's like a
Ta-da.
there's like a swing sound effect when he does
It's
it
ridiculous.
too. It's very funny. If you could legit, could you cue it here? Let's.
yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Maybe it's stealth camo. Maybe that's
It
the
might be
excuse.
stealth camo. It's just really funny. But yeah, so he makes her appear and talks about how like she's something else. She even let her Delta Force friends die while she was destroying evidence for Parker.
Damn.
Is this the first time that we're hearing that name?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I remember initially being like, I'm
'Cause
sorry, what?
I took a second. My brain was just like, I know this man's name is McBride, but why do like was that Parker? And it's not Parker. It's a different guy.
No,
It's like he's like in charge of the fucking army or whatever.
He's the CIA one, right?
No,
Yeah,
CIA.
McBride
No,
is CIA one.
McBride's from the army. Isn't Weasel? Who's from the CIA?
No, I think McBride's CIA because I
Yeah.
remember Snake being like,
Yeah.
fucking CIA.
Yeah.
Well, Parker is also CIA, I think.
Parker's
'Cause it's
head
the,
of
it's
Parker's
the other
like-
one that's the
What
army
was
one.
his position?
What the fuck is his name? Hold on, I wrote it down.
Oh, I think I know what you're thinking of. What the
Yeah.
fuck is his name?
What, it starts with a B,
there a-
doesn't it?
I thought it was a D.
Hold on.
That's on Gorby.
See, this is the problem: is that
on.
once we get to the last
Gardner. We don't hear about Gardner until later either.
Yeah.
That's the
But
problem.
Gardner's
The
the
last
army
act
one.
of all these games is that you start introducing fucking double crossing, triple crossing.
What is it,
and there's
off-screen?
layers
Jim
and layers
Houseman.
of twists. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about anymore.
Yeah,
I've lost
yeah.
the plot.
But to be totally honest, though, if these forces were characters in the story, they wouldn't also be able to serve the purpose of that grander narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like if you're boots
Sure.
on the ground, you're not going to be over a long enough timeline with enough games. They can kind of start to do that, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, the people off screen were people that were boots on the ground.
I
5
think
games
it
ago.
is kind of realistic that like Snake isn't going to know who the fuck Parker or Gardner is.
Yeah,
I
he would
guess.
never
But it
meet
does.
them.
But like, it,
No,
like,
yeah.
like realistically, fine. I'm not in real life. I'm playing a video game, and that's the one time I'll be like, you got to help me out a little bit, like some little
Right,
more,
or at least put in some seeds early on, like
Yeah.
maybe
Seeds early on is exactly how it.
maybe
And I
Snake
get-
meets them during briefing or some
And
shit. I
If
don't
it
know.
if it wasn't like this is a Metal Gear problem, not just a Ghost
Yeah, it's
Babel
like
problem,
all-
because like
right.
in any other case, I would be like, nope, it's a Game Boy. I get it, but like this is a consistent Metal Gear problem that
Yeah.
it has. Like again, I yelled the name, but like fucking Metal Gear Solid 1, just Jim Houseman just appears out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck are you?
Right,
Where did you
right.
come from? It's just
Well,
like
and then
this
even-
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's fine as like a reveal thing, right? Because you've got the whole Solidus president
Yeah.
thing in MGS1.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of at the very end is
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like
but
that's
but it
yeah.
wasn't like integral to the plot, and like you didn't
Sure.
need to know him to understand the plot of the game.
sure.
You know
And
what
at
I
least
mean?
when Final Fantasy does it, everyone is like caught off guard when they're like,
Sure.
actually the big bad is this fucking orb from
This like
everyone's
weird
like,
a
tentacle.
different
monster.
dimension. Yeah, yeah, and everybody's like, "What the actual fuck is going on?" Yeah, I'll never forget the Pope being the final boss of Final Fantasy 13. Like literally,
Barthandalus.
like literally the Pope.
But yeah, so this battle again, I mentioned it earlier, but I think this one for me is memorable because of the arena and the gimmick, but not
Sure.
necessarily for the difficulty, because it is just like another run and gun. He doesn't really do anything to you.
Did the
Yeah.
lasers do anything to anybody? I felt like I hit
I
them
ran
and they
into 'em once.
They didn't damage me or
when they
anything.
blink is when they damage you. I'm pretty sure.
Because I was
So
trying
I
to avoid
learned-
them, and then I got caught, and literally nothing happened.
I learned something that kind of trivializes the fight, and
Oh.
that is that you can just crawl under the tripwires.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But I did that the whole fight, and it made it
Which
so
is
easy.
which is crazy, because like, why can't you fucking do that to the lasers then?
yeah, right.
Because it's the
Yeah.
same fucking gimmick. Why can't you call into the lasers?
I guess I never even tried. I don't know that you actually can with the lasers. I never even bothered.
You can't. I've tried.
Oh,
I feel like
well.
I feel like I didn't even need to crawl though, because again, I don't think I took any damage from any of them at any point.
Weird.
I took damage from a couple, but it was very easy to kind of like skirt it, and like,
Yeah.
so you've got the lasers and you've got the bombs and stuff. I think it's just like a cool visual and like a cool
Yeah.
idea. It
At
does
first,
feel
I
a
thought
little
they
like
triggered the bombs. Like that's what I thought was happening. Was like, oh, I'm tripping the wire and it's causing these bombs.
no.
Yeah, very.
It does feel a little bit like Fat Man.
I
Yeah.
feel like every boss in this game feels
Because
like
you're
that,
like
man.
you're chasing them the whole fight.
You're chasing him
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
He's running away from you. He's planting bombs. Like things are happening.
Yeah.
I'm throwing grenades.
like every other fight.
Yeah.
Throwing grenades. Absolutely throwing grenades. But yeah, but like not like super difficult. Really.
So much of the setup in this game, like the setting and the events, and like everything that sets everything in motion, all of that is really surprisingly good, especially considering it's a Game Boy Color game. But I think where it falters sometimes, and sometimes it does it great, but where it falters a couple times is that some characters are so underdeveloped.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Viper is pretty noticeably like he says a lot, but like
Yeah.
I don't know shit about this guy. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says,
on a
he says a
personal
lot
level.
about everyone else.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, and when you and the other thing too is like when you kill him, he doesn't give like a death speech. He just dies.
Pieces up.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, other than being like, I failed my friends.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Kind of like no,
that's true. Yeah.
no, he doesn't do that until no. Spoilers.
It's the second fight. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
But
second
you
fight.
said
Like,
kill.
that's
So I
Well,
thought
yes, I know. I was trying to build suspense, Alessio. I'm telling a fucking story. I'm painting a fucking picture with words, Alessio. We do a fucking podcast, okay? I'm trying to paint a fucking picture, and that's on Gorby.
You defeat him, it fades to black and says Black Arts Viper will return.
Yeah.
In Avengers
yeah,
Endgame.
In
You
Gorby.
purchase your tickets
In Gorby.
In Avengers Gorby.
In Avengers Gorby.
In Gorby we trust.
What you do get is that you rescue Chris, and she kind of tells you that she had orders directly from Parker to
Directly from Gorbachev.
to
Tear down that wall.
yeah to
She tears her pants off.
oh god to
Blow up my walls.
Oh, no.
This is also another situation where during this cutscene, aren't we in stage 12 now?
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do it again. They
Very,
can't
very
keep
fluid
getting
again.
away with this.
Yeah, yeah.
Very fluid stage
Yeah.
markers.
Doesn't matter.
It's just enough time for the game to be like, you're fucking terrible. Next
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, exactly.
The game is like, I think I did perfect. I took no damage. The game's like, you're a fucking stupid piece of shit.
Loser.
Anyway, stage 12.
Fucking asshole loser.
Once
piece
a
of
loser,
shit, bitch.
always a loser, which we'll hear a little bit later as well.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, so you talk to Chris. Chris is like, I was given orders from Parker to destroy all of the data about Project Babel and Outer Heaven and to assassinate the general. That was my job. And so when she broke off from the group, that's when the Delta Force squad died. And then the guy that the one survivor was the guy who actually rescued Jimmy earlier, and he's also dead because, of course. But
Dude, Delta Force can't fucking catch a break.
can't fucking catch a break.
It's
And
rough
she's
out
just
here.
talking about like all her ideals, and she's like, I should be able to do this for my country, and I wanted to find something to cherish and something concrete that I could hold on to, but there's nothing. I have nothing, and I just kind of lost myself essentially.
And then
And the
Snake
survivor's
slaps
guilt
the
is
shit
just
out of her.
Yeah,
Says,
right.
Go get me
Yeah.
a Jeep. You
I felt like
hysterical woman.
I felt like stage 12 onward, aside from the boss fights, was very Metal Gear-esque in that it's like all cutscene for the most part. Like we're kind of done with like the big traversal sections. It's
Can you
like
imagine commuting to work and firing this up? And this
Right.
you're like halfway through and you're like, God damn it, I gotta go to work now.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
He does the same thing that he does to Otacon in Metal Gear Solid 2, where like they're having kind of this mental breakdown and being like, my life's all fucked up. And obviously there's like, you could read it in a negative way where he's just like negging this poor woman and being like, shut up, go get me a car, bitch. But like, or the more charitable reading is that like he tries to give these people purpose in the same way that it's like, Otacon, you're the only people that,
Yeah,
you're the only
I
person
need
that can
you.
save
Yeah.
this hostage, man. Like,
Yeah.
you got to buck up.
Well, again, he said, because again, he tells her, he's like, go find something fast for us to escape in. And she's like, you still trust me? He's like, you may not have told me the truth, but I do still trust you. And she's just like, why? He's like, because I do. Do I need a reason? And she's like, I'm going to find something, I promise.
Because I don't think so good. That's why.
She runs off, trips, hits her head on a rock, and just dies.
My bandana's too tight.
It's cutting the oxygen off of my brain.
Snake's he's been bleeding out the entire time. He's like losing oxygen to his brain.
But yeah, so you move on and you run up this hangar and you get this really sick, like
It's fucking
pan up
fire.
shot of
Cinematic.
cinematic, like pan up shot of like Snake looking up at Gander.
This
It's-
made me
it's
want-
really cool.
Having
Like-
a gander at gander.
Having a Gander, have a look at those gams, Gander.
As soon as I saw the like vertical layout, I was like, seeing this game because it's got incredible pixel art, but to see it on like a DS would have been fucking incredible.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be
Like the
sick.
two screen, like having the whole thing on the screen,
Ugh.
Snake on the bottom screen. Yeah, that'd be cool.
But just seeing like the pixel art kind of leveled up because I think the Game Boy is only like 8-bit or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it'd be super sick to see it in like a little higher fidelity.
Yeah.
But,
I got good news for you.
yeah, right.
But he runs up. The general is piloting Metal Gear, and he's taunting Snake. He's like, "Once a loser, always a loser, eh, Snake?" He's like,
Some
"You're not
Gary
winning.
shit, dude.
You're not winning. Black Chamber's not winning. I'm winning and all this other stuff. He's like taunting him about like you were sent to cover up Project Babel, the truth about the GLF and the US, and he's just like I
Snake's like, what?
yeah
Snake's
he's
like, you're just in a big robot,
Like,
dude.
I don't know
wanna
what you're
fight
talking
you.
about, brother. I punch robots.
Yeah, so the general is just like, I'll tell you everything. He's like, winner takes all, loser relinquishes everything. And it's just like, I'll tell you if you beat me. And it's like, okay. And then you get this cool shot of like Gander's like eyes turning on. And then you just got to fucking run away and blow up its legs. And so this thing is fucking stomping you this whole time. And you got to throw grenades or mines or whatever you can to like blow up its legs as they stomp down. I was just like, I was planting C4.
Me too.
And then blowing it up as the legs kind of came down, kind of like predicting where it would land.
That's fun.
Yeah,
because I did find this a little challenging at first, but once you get the rhythm down, like the shadow of the leg will always pause for a good like 2 to 3 seconds where it's going to fall. So there's enough time to like get in, plant one, and get the fuck out. Yeah. And once you have the rhythm down, you can do this pretty easily.
It's pretty good, but it's pretty intense. It's very cool.
Again, the scale is awesome.
Yeah, scale, they did scale for this.
Yeah. Because I mean, to be fair, like MG1 Metal Gear, it was like does not move. It's like Mother Brain kind of a deal from like the NES.
Right.
Like it's just like, all right, this is kind of lame.
Almost exactly like Mother Brain.
Yeah. I feel like the scale for this feels almost grander than the scale in like MGS.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I agree.
It's interesting, right? Because like for this part, yes. For the next part, absolutely not.
For the next part, no. Yeah, that's true.
They're like, oops.
But yeah, you blow up the legs and bring it to its knees, but it's not down yet because it's still got its fucking missiles and everything going on.
The cute little legless Metal Gear.
Yeah, so now you have to like run around and like throw grenades and it's machine guns and it's missile launchers.
This is very akin to like MG1 and MG2.
Yeah,
final Metal Gear fights.
Did you I'm curious what like everyone did as far as like, did you follow a specific sequence for this? Like as far as which parts you took out when?
I was trying to fucking disable the Gatling guns or whatever, like the security guns or whatever, and I thought I could destroy them, and I couldn't. So I just continued to bombard them until it died. It's pretty much my only.
Yeah, because I think all of the parts do share the same health pool, so like it doesn't matter. I think you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
which was lame because I was trying to disable like one thing at a time,
like in sequence. Because it does this thing at the beginning where the cutscene it like circles all of the
areas,
and it's like, I have to take out all of these to win, and it's not
like
that way at all.
You just focus on one.
Also, it respawns grenades and Nikita missiles like fucking
like
water.
Nothing. Yeah.
Thank God, because I don't know what I would have done
absolutely.
otherwise.
You fucking be
thank God for
hosed. Yeah.
I did the gun pods, like the things that are in like the things that pop out. You can destroy those, and I did that first.
You can, yes, and it's like the tank in MGS1 where like you throw the grenades when the thing is up so that it goes inside.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
Because it doesn't do shit to it when it's closed, so you have to like.
And then I damaged the guns until it started like doing the flamethrower thing out of its mouth, and then I was just tossing grenades into the mouth from then on, and that's pretty easy. And then it died.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna blow up this goddamn gun, and then it never blew up, and I was like, I'm gonna continue to attack this one fucking gun until it blows up, and then I was like, oh, that's the end. All right,
that's great. So you never got like the Dodongo's Cavern type throw the grenade into the mouth. That never happened. For
no,
you. Like,
I
it just didn't trigger.
Wow.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I literally just kept hitting the one fucking.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
I mean, it still did like all the phases, like the fire and all that shit. But I literally would circle, stand, throw 10 fucking grenades, circle, stand, throw 10.
Like I see that the boss has brought me some mechanics. I'm not engaging with them.
Yeah.
I refuse.
I would rather not. I don't know if it would have
at this level.
I don't know if it would have done more damage if I would have popped it in the mouth, but
I've chosen the hard way.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in terms of like 2-dimensional Metal Gear fights, I feel like this is probably about as good as you can do on the game.
I enjoyed this. I thought this was good.
It was really good.
It was a good one.
And then true to his word, the general deadass does just plot dump for you as he dies.
Yep.
And I can run through this. So we get teased pretty early on that the GLF is like a front for something that has the U.S. government behind it. And here you learn that the GLF...
Chad, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention, we're in stage 13 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oops.
Oh, so yeah. So in between, the game told me that I suck shit at the video game, and then now this is happening.
Nah, it's happening.
The America's ultimate goal, like via the GLF with Galliard and Outer Heaven, is to have a forward operating base in the form of a country, so that they can exert their influence in the region and destabilize it if need be, if there's enough anti-American sentiment in the region. They do this a lot in real life. They like Okinawa post World War II, Iraq after 2003. It's what they're trying to do with Venezuela. It's what they'd love to do with Taiwan, et cetera, et cetera.
Metal
Gear Maduro, classic. So the idea is that they'd be able to. That's on Gorby. They'd be able to pump mercenaries out of Outer Heaven, and that's the naming convention is kind of cool because it works in two ways. One, because they want to make themselves the sole superpower capable of controlling the whole world, similar to how all mankind speaking one language made them more or less unstoppable in building the Tower of Babel from the Bible.
Der Bible.
The Bible.
the
But it also works.
Read Der Bible.
I hope you've all read your Bibles.
Go to church. Read Der Bible.
But it also works in that it's related to how like God destroyed the Tower of Babel because humans being able to perfectly understand each other and work in unison was, in his eyes, too dangerous. Similarly, via
asshole.
Project Babel.
You made it. What do you mean?
God, just like America. The U.S. can ensure that America remains a fractured continent as opposed to like a unified group of nations that can actually stand up to them. And so this way they can continue to resource harvest until the cows come home, instead of having to worry about these people actually having, dealing with the American hegemony in any way. And then obviously we learned that Project Babel was the brainchild of this Parker guy, the same Parker who ordered Kris Jenner, momager extraordinaire, to destroy all evidence. And then the twist that we learn here, of course, is that the GLF, or at least the general, it's unclear how deep it went, that they were in on it the whole time, that they were working with America to provoke a somewhat staged uprising of the Gindran people via the GLF. And then on paper, the U.S. would have cause to send in a massive peacekeeping force and maintain control in the region. The general is like
the answer to your question is in the special missions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Goddamn, they always got to hide all the.
That's what I knew they hid some. Like I knew the big one, but then as I was going through them, it's why I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna watch the last few," because as I was going through like the first half of them, I was like, it would just be trivial bullshit. What the fuck? And then trivial bullshit. Like it's crazy, dude. Anyway, we'll go through it. I've got like some pretty brief notes.
The general does a double reveal, but he's like, yeah, but I wasn't gonna do that. And he was actually planning on using the aid from Project Babel to do a genuine, actual revolution for Gindran independence.
Yeah, because Snake calls him again, like you were gonna betray your people like that, and he's like, fuck no.
No. Stupid.
You dumb bitch.
This I think this is a reveal in the special missions, but I'll drop it here now because it's pertinent. So the general was a soldier in Outer Heaven. He was like one of Big Boss's boys.
Why the fuck wouldn't you just
put that in the game?
And so him coming back, like essentially he was an Outer Heaven guy. Outer Heaven falls, then he leaves, joins what's going on, and then comes back, and that's why he's got like an affinity for the region.
Yeah, put that in the game.
Yeah,
I mean it's in the game. It's they hid it.
You know what he means.
EA Sports is in the game.
EA Sports is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God.
Put that on the soundboard.
If no one has read it, by the way, Ted Chiang, the guy who wrote what would become The Arrival, if you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
He wrote this book called Tower of Babylon, just talking about Tower of Babel. It's a sci-fi kind of short, but it's like literally about the Tower of Babel and like what if it wasn't stopped. And it's fucking crazy. It's really cool. It goes into some like apocrypha stuff, some like sort of Book of Enoch kind of Bible reference stuff.
Oh shit.
I don't know, it's super cool. But yeah, it's fucking bananas. You guys should check it. I think it's only like 30 pages, 40 pages. It's awesome. A short story.
Well, and then the weird Tower of Babel Metal Gear connection goes even deeper with the the New York trilogy stuff and its connection with Metal Gear Solid 2.
Totally
Like, Tower
yeah.
Babel being a huge part of that book as well. Which was
Also,
kinda weird.
language is a massive part of MGS5. We'll
Yeah.
get to it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's all
Anyway, during all this, Viper pops in and is like, I'm still alive, by the way.
Sucker.
I think I've been here the
He's
whole
like-
time.
Oh my god.
He's just standing on top of Metal Gear. He has little shadows up there. He's like, fuckhead. He's like, I told you it's not over. And
Well, he's like, I finally know now.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
Anonymous
well,
is.
the-
I was
and
listening.
yeah,
and
well,
I'm
the
like, but
general
it doesn't
gives
even
you
come up.
a data disc before he dies.
The data
Like,
disc, correct.
all of the
But he
proof.
doesn't say like what the name is. That's why I was really confused. Like
Sure.
when Viper was like, "Now I know who Anonymous is," and I
Like,
was like,
do you?
"I don't fucking know who Anonymous is."
I haven't listened to it
I
yet.
still don't fucking know. But yeah, it's like all this was a ploy to bring Anonymous to light, and he mentions like your dear friend Roy Campbell was in charge of Foxhound that night, and so I think Viper thinks it's Roy,
Yeah.
and is trying to make us think it's Roy,
I
even
see.
though, and we find out
He was
later
just laying there
what the truth
dying, and
is.
he's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Paul
so-
Paul would never.
Paul would never. So
Right.
Hell no,
we're
up the Reds.
we're supposed to kind of gather here. He is a surmise in the situation that Roy was in charge of the mission.
Got it.
And so it's Roy is anonymous. And
Lily, you were right, by the way. Parker is the Army Chief of Staff.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's Gardner. That's the CIA guy.
See.
Is in my notes.
It's in my nose. I get your little book. Your little book. But yeah, so I think that's what it was. Is like he thinks.
Yeah.
It's Parker, but it's not. So, or he thinks it's Campbell, but it winds up not being.
Is this when
it's
our
the
friend
reveal?
Senior Dickhead shows up?
Yep. So you get on a Kodak call, Senior Dickhead. You get a little ring-a-ding-ding phone call with Campbell, and Campbell's like trying to talk to you, and then he goes, "Hey, what?" And the screen kind of scrambles, and it says it's the fifth Black Chamber member, and it's fucking McBride. Piece of shit.
I can't believe the
36
CIA
chambers.
would lie to me.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Right?
But he's like Decoy Octopus essentially. He like changed his name, he changed his face, he
Ooh,
changed
yeah.
everything to like
Oh, I
infiltrate,
forgot about that detail. Yeah.
to gather the information. And he's like calling after Viper. He's like, "You have to do it, Viper. This is it. This is our time." And so he's got Roy kind of like in a predicament back at base. And so he's just like, "I'm going to destroy everybody, not just you." And then you get this scene of like these little flaps on Metal Gear opening up. And then you find out that Metal
Love a
Gear
big
has, he's love a big flap, you know. That's what I'm talking about.
Big.
Big. You learn that. Okay, and I think I've maybe misunderstood this a little bit, but I'm going to say what I think happened, and then somebody correct me if I'm very wrong.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Basically, the flaps on Metal Gear open up, and he starts the elevator to take it to the surface. And when it gets to the surface, it's going to triangulate with the 7 satellites that are in the sky,
That is
and it's
correct.
going to launch it like basically like an orbital strike that cannot be defended against. Am I anywhere in the world? Am I kind
I
of
understand.
Yeah.
on the right
I don't even
track
think the
there?
nukes are on Metal Gear. I think
No.
they're in the satellites, which then
Right.
begs the question:
What did you need Metal?
Why
Gear
do we
for?
need
what
Metal
the
Gear?
fuck is Metal Gear for? Number one, number two. This is better than any Metal Gear in any of the
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah,
is
what the fuck?
insane. Like,
You know what this reminded me of was the orbital strike near the end of Snatcher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they drop it on the Neo Kobe church.
I forgot about
God
that.
damn, it's
yeah.
all connected.
It is all connected.
Which also, I guess, is a reference to like the Akira thing as well.
That's true. Wow. It all comes back.
Always. But yeah, what the fuck? If you can just launch nukes from space at will, like,
Why do
Just
I need
do
this
that.
big robot? Who
yeah,
gives
what
a
the
shit?
fuck?
Like this is insane weird
I just-
twist in the plan there. It's very convenient.
Yeah.
Like,
why is this never referenced ever again?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know the continuity fuckery, but also like just
Yeah.
as a concept.
Maybe just build like a tiny device though.
Yeah.
Like a tiny
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
Like
Just
a
like not
Raspberry
even-
Pi that fires nukes. from space.
Yeah. Just like throw a fucking Nokia in the sand and call
Just
it
a
a day,
little.
dude.
You can still make it look like a Metal Gear if you want. It's just a little
Yeah,
handheld.
just it's my
Yeah.
dude, Gillian. He was
I'm gonna
also who was
fucking nuke
also
you,
who was
Gillian.
also the
Shit,
target
that's
of the
right.
orbital strike.
Whoa.
I'm saying
Whoa, X
Many
Files
are
theme.
that's on Gorby.
That's what I'm learning.
I think we're developing a language.
Does mine still?
Oh my god. I just want like a Beyblade situation where it's two kids throwing various Metal Gears at each other and nukes are just fucking coming the whole time.
Let her rip. But yeah, so you basically have 90 seconds essentially to beat Viper, and so he's doing his thing around the screen. You have to run around chasing
Big
him.
grave fox energy.
Very yeah.
Oh, sure.
Very hurt me more Snake. Very much like a battle like that.
Also the fucking fist fighting in a minefield bullshit from Metal Gear 2.
Yep.
And so once you defeat Viper, you go to the next stage. the epilogue, the end stage.
Yeah, it's like,
Of
fuck
course.
you, you're bad, but here's the end of the game, I guess.
Yeah. And Snake's like, all right, I shut it down. There's no way to launch. We're good. And you, it fades into like you're on the surface and like really beautiful like sunset tones. I love when Game Boy Color games do Twilight because it's this like really like beautiful like orange sepia tinted thing. And Viper is like, how was I beaten by you? You know,
Bleh.
yeah, basically,
His little
he's
sprite
like,
just like
yeah. He's basically like, how do you keep living? How do you keep fighting? Like, what are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for? Like, what cause are you fighting for? And he just like, he's like, this is when he's like, it's over. I failed you, my comrades. Snake doesn't give him an answer. He's just watching him like monologue, basically.
Snake says, God bless those 16-year-olds.
God bless those 16-year-olds.
Viper, you can censor this if you want to, but can I talk my shit real quick?
Can I talk my shit real quick? And he's that's why I started laughing because I had the idea and I was like, I just gotta.
He's a good looking boy.
Nope.
Come.
Anyway. But yeah, so he's like, I failed you, I didn't do right by you, and then he collapses and does his like death knell, and then he is dead, and Sophie shows up, and it's just like this is when
Sophie shows up, and then also Chris shows up, and they're next to each other, and I'm like, wow, those sprites really do just look the exact
And Snake
same.
is like, whoa.
There's two of you?
Yeah.
Schwing.
Twins Basil.
Yes.
Twins Basil.
Oh
no. So Snake's like, what are you gonna do? She's like, I'm gonna stay here with GLF, and it's when they have that conversation. She's like, I don't know with the general. I don't know if I loved him. I don't know if I hated him. I just couldn't leave his side. And that's when Snake is like, well, she also talks about his ideals a little bit. It's like they were fucked up, but they weren't like empty. There was something deep in there that was like genuine and like worth following. And there are people here who believe that we can work together to actually like achieve a goal without like the violent aspects of his.
As Snake is leaving,
ideal.
you just see fucking B-52 bombers just leveling the country.
And that's when Snake kind of like, as he's about to leave with Chris, that's when he tells her, he's like, he called out for you as he died, and she's just like ... And they kind of like go off together. Him and Chris, they get in the Jeep and they start driving, and Chris is like talking about like what she wants to do, and she wants to like find something to cherish and everything like that. And she's just like, I'd like it if you were by my side while I was doing that. And Snake like pauses for a really long time, and he's like, yeah, I'd like that.
No.
Yeah. And then he talks
but can I have like other people by our side?
Can I like, can we like do something like a poly situation? I don't know if I can just do this solo with you. you get a call from. This is when Weasel drops the fucking bomb.
Oh no, Snake calls because halfway through
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh fuck!
Oh fuck!
Actually,
I forgot about Roy.
Wait.
No.
Hey, can we spend the rest of our life together? Oh yeah, real quick. I gotta call the take.
No, I fucked up because this happens before they start driving.
It's
before
so
the
funny
conversation.
though. Yeah, they're
like,
just talking, and Snake's like, "Oops."
Yeah, I gotta call my homie. Roy picks up. He's like, "We're totally fine." Weasel showed up, and Weasel's like, "Yeah, I put a bullet in McBride."
So
and he starts talking about like how, Parker knew that who McBride was, and like it was all like a plan to like get everything and get Black Chamber where they wanted them, and get Gendra and DLF where they wanted them, and all this other stuff. And then, I'm a little bit fuzzy around this because there's a lot of proper names and nouns and things.
Well, Weasel
established.
says that it was part of his job to also kill all of them.
Yeah.
all of
And
you,
then
like Mailing,
yeah.
Campbell. But
But
you're
he's
all
like,
just so nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
dude,
like, I
straight up.
like you too much. You're all soft, but like, it's rare to meet people like this.
Well, and then he drops another line about his bro, where he's like,
Yeah.
"Maybe if I was more like you guys, my brother wouldn't have died." And it's like, whoa, dude.
And everyone's like, okay, brother. All right. You're trauma dumping right now.
Yeah. No, Weasel's a fucking bro.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I love
liked
that
him from the
Weasel
start.
rolled up. He's like, "I killed everybody. I don't give a fuck."
And they're like, what are you gonna? He's like, what? Oh, what are you gonna say when you get back? He's like, I'll just make some shit up. Parker.
He's like, "I'll probably get paid half, but like whatever."
Yeah, he literally says, I'll probably make like 50% of my rate, but oh well, whatever.
Is that how it works? They're like, "Yeah, you get 50% if you kill anybody, and then you get 50% if you kill the right people." No, that's
It's
pretty
like,
good.
I need to know what the fee structure is for this. Like, what the fuck's going on?
This is when the Gardner shit happens, though.
Yes.
Weasel's
Like his
the one who
boss
talks
Gardner
about
and
it.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Gardner's like the head of the CIA or whatever. But essentially, Weasel reveals that like Gardner was trying to get everything covered up because it was his fuck up. It was Gardner's fuck up that landed Metal Gear in this area or what have you. Way more on that on the other side of the fucking credits, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know why they buried some of the information because I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah. So it's this Gardner v. Parker kind of a thing, like internal government.
Yeah. So all this fucking bullshit's happening because two
white men
fucking
being
spoofs can't
classic.
White spoofs can't handle their fucking liquor, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Christmas warriors or whatever the fuck from one battle after another.
Yeah.
Basically. Fucking turn the gas on in the office, bro. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so then after this, Chris and Snake are driving away. That's when they have the conversation about that. But he's like, but first, I need to go back to the U.S. I need to go back and like face the sins and like figure out
Fight the government. Apparently, I was like, brother, all right.
Yeah, she's like, no, you can't. They'll get you. They'll be waiting for you. He's like, I have to go and fight. And it's like,
yeah, where was that fucking sequel?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah. I want to see Snake in his domestic terrorism era.
Yeah. And then they basically just like resolve to keep on living and do their best, and then the credits roll, and that's the end.
Because Snake says like when I started, when I came here, I realized that I wanted to be killed. I wanted to die.
Yeah, I wanted to die. Yeah, he's like,
that's
yeah.
what comes up with Mei Ling when she finally does have like her original thought. She's like, oh, I'm gonna give you a quote, but like from my words. And then during the conversation, she's like, I've noticed something about you is that like, she doesn't say like you have a death wish. Oh, she says the quote is, you should be careful courting death or something. And then Snake's like, oh, do you think I have a death wish? And Mei Ling's like, I have felt that about you since like your very first mission, like essentially like calling him out for being so like whatever, just diving into these fucking insane situations and not really even blinking. And so, yeah, they have a whole combo specifically about that.
Cool.
But yeah, no, so that's right. That's the thing that I forgot. That's the thing that I forgot.
Cool.
That's great. Yeah.
He's like, that's on Gorby.
That's on Gorby.
Oh, in the credits, by the way, I saw a friend of ours.
Oh.
Our friend Scott Dolph was on the train.
Wow, shout out Scott.
Yeah. Also, did you guys see the cute little Mei Ling chibi at the end?
Yeah.
It says like
Yeah.
special
No
missions
shit.
unlocked. She looks like the little Hal chibi from MGS2.
Oh.
It's really cute.
Yeah, she's very cute. All right, do you guys want to hear about this
Yeah,
bullshit?
tell us about this fuck
Yeah.
shit
Tell
that
about
happens
the
at the
bullshit.
end. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
VR missions and shit.
Tell them who we control in the missions first of all. We got to get that.
Yeah,
I
so,
really
so
define
first
this
and
out.
first and foremost, at the very beginning of the missions, I'll give you guys like the beginning and the end. Essentially, the very beginning, it's this faceless person who's talking to us, who introduces themselves as number 4, and they essentially say like, "Oh, you'll learn more," yada yada, kind of teasing what's going to happen. It's a weird conceit because it's like the way they're talking to you, it's as if like they're very upfront. They're like, Snake did this mission, you're now going to do these missions. It's very clear that it's like a VR thing. But the way they're talking to you is as if you've already experienced the game, but then also they're saying that like you're going to experience it now. So it was kind of strange. But anyway, at the very, very end, I cannot remember the exact quote, but at the very, very end, essentially the big reveal is that the player character for all the special missions is someone named Jack.
Dun, 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 dun.
And this,
Very
keep in
interesting.
mind, this was in development during MGS2.
Yeah.
So, which also raises the question, like, how does this fit into the continuity? Because AI kernel in MGS2, when he's freaking the fuck out, starts talking
Galioid,
about
yeah.
Galioid.
He does start talking about
Oh shit!
So it's like, okay, something's going on here. Which, like,
Well, I think
guess-
I even mentioned last episode too. There was like one of the really hidden like AI kernel references is about the colorful boxes. Like, they're,
Oh,
like, the
that's right.
boxes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're
I
right.
can't
Makes me
remember
wonder-
I can't remember the exact quote, but it's in there.
I don't know. So I guess given what I just said about the conceit being kind of weird, maybe the implication is that Jack, whoever this person is, hypothetically, did experience the game that we experienced. That's why they're talking as if they have the context.
Ooh, okay.
And so what if this like side story, it's not that it's not canon, it's that the entire thing is VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something they created like their own custom mission for him.
Yeah.
I
So
like
I don't.
that.
Yeah, so I think they can coexist. I don't see.
That's
There was
interesting.
no evidence in what I was reading that could say otherwise.
In the same way that like sometimes Metal Gear Solid 2 seems like kind of like a fucked up like AI hallucination of the first Metal Gear Solid. This
Yeah.
could be the same
Yeah.
thing, right? Like except
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
VR version.
Yeah,
Huh.
I totally agree. But yeah, so anyway, every stage is present. So all 13 stages, but all 13 stages have 3 missions, and the missions are very bite-sized. So I'll just rattle these off kind of as we go. Stage number 1, you've got the 3 missions. The 3 missions are just clear stage 1 in 45 seconds, which is
shit.
insane.
Whoa.
You
That's
literally
fast.
can't stop. You literally have to just move. It's a lot. The second one is you collect 4 Foxhound patches, like hidden
Okay.
in the level. And then the third one is you just do the stage in reverse, which is whatever.
Oh, really quick, interesting fact here. I was looking up because I was trying to find the quote, but apparently, his face can change to the codec images for MGS1 kernel and Ghost Babel kernel in 2.
Oh, interesting.
When he's freaking
out.
I did not know that.
That's
No,
definitely
yeah,
really
he's
awesome.
Whoa.
If we can find a screenshot of that, that'd be incredible.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll see if I can find one.
So yeah, but apparently Parker deployed Delta Force and Chris and was trying to take back Project Babel and Metal Gear as we were told, but we slowly started to get more about that. So stage 2, it's very simple. It's like don't be spotted. Then you get like a fight to the finish kind of a deal. The third mission for stage 2 is fucking weird. So Mei Ling calls and she goes, Snake, I really need to meet with you. It's super important. I'm all the way across the stage in this one spot. You go to that spot. She calls you again and she goes, I'm so sorry. I had to run. I'm on this other spot. You go to that spot and
Unreal.
she's like, oh man, you just missed me. I'm actually over here. And you do all this shit. And then the faceless like handler is like, how did you like my vocal impression of Mei Ling?
Jesus,
And it's like,
spooky.
come on, dude.
that is spooky.
That's crazy.
We don't really get anything at the end of those. Stage 3, you have to do in 2,500 steps in the sewers.
Christ.
Foxhound patches again, and then you have to do the sewer without taking damage. It's
Whoa.
pretty tough.
Oh man.
Yeah. We get Chris info during this. It's essentially just like what she was doing during the game. So it's like she's looking for files on Project Babel when her squad's getting wiped out. It's all shit that like we can infer.
Just like day to day. She's getting a manicure.
Yeah. On Thursday,
she's getting her groceries.
Stage 4, you have to do in under 470 seconds, which includes that fucking randomized gate thing.
No.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
In 45 seconds?
No, 470 seconds.
Oh,
so it's
I
like
said
8
45
minutes
seconds.
or some shit. You can't be spotted. And then to the last version of stage 4 is if you don't move for longer than 1 second, you die.
That's
and
nuts.
again, keep in mind, you have to do that gate puzzle.
No.
Yeah. So
Fuck that.
I got through these so far. Anyway, so here's what we learned. So Gardner is the one that ordered the hit on Black Chamber,
Yes.
not Parker.
Right. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
so this is what we learned
Yeah,
here
yeah,
is that it's Gardner.
Yeah.
So Gardner orders
Right.
the hit. Yep.
So they tell you it's Parker. So again, they tell you it's Parker.
They tell
in
you
the
it's
game.
Parker, but it's
What
Gardner.
the fuck?
We did not mention that. We do discover like throughout this process that Weasel tells you
Parker.
that Parker was the one who
Yeah,
called
yeah.
the hit on.
But
was
this
he's
number
anonymous.
This number 4 person tells you that Gardner ordered the hit, but intentionally made a deal to save 5 of the Black Chamber members.
What the fuck?
This is so unnecessary.
Why
Yeah.
are they doing this to us?
Yeah, dude, it's bananas. All right, so stage
Look what
5.
they've done to us.
Look what they've done.
Stage 5 is
Jamie.
another under 2,500 steps. Then you have to do it with no damage. Here's where I stopped.
Okay.
This is where I stopped. Mission 3 of stage 5. You have to
Okay.
clear every single 14 sorting devices in the box conveyor belt room.
No.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm good.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, so here we learn about Outer Heaven. We get a history lesson. It's essentially just for people who haven't played Metal Gear 1. Stage 6 is under 200 seconds, no spotting. And then you fight ghosts. You're told to defeat ghosts. You search
word.
for ghosts.
Kids see
Uh,
ghosts.
We learn, this is where we learn the general was once an Outer Heaven soldier.
Okay.
Stage 7, you do in 70 seconds. You have to do it with no items. Then you have to do it in 60 seconds.
Oh, sure.
Stage 8 is 12 minutes. Then you do the Foxhound emblems. And then you do... Oh, man, what is it? It's like... Oh, landmines only against Bison.
That's kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stage 9 is you have to blow the plant up just like you did, but they change up the positions. Mission 2 of Stage 9 is duct bombs. So you know the little cracked parts of the duct? You also have to bomb all of those.
Oh,
Okay.
word.
And then thermal bombs, where you have to have thermal glasses to see where you're supposed to bomb.
Oh, no.
Great.
Stage
that.
10, Mission 1, you have to do it in 180 seconds. Mission 2 is more than 1 second bomb thing again. Check out Stage 10, Mission 3. It's Donkey Kong. So you know where you go to fight the Hive.
Oh, cool.
They turn it into Donkey
Oh,
That's
that's
actually
fucking
really
sick.
neat.
That's
I
awesome.
like
Pretty
that
funny.
a lot. That's really fun.
And then here you find out that the F-22s were working for Gardner, and legitimately, if Snake lost, would have nuked the country.
Great.
Like they were on standby to just nuke the country.
Stand back and stand
That's
by.
Oh no! And this is also where they bring up. This is so weird. So allegedly, Big Boss is the one who engineered Metal Gear, is what they say at this point.
Oh, okay.
And that Big Boss, you could refer to Metal Gear as the Phantom of Big Boss.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Sneaky.
Yep.
Very
And then
interesting.
Stage 11, Mission 1, 2,500 steps. Mission 2, can't be spotted. Mission 3, you have to kill Viper with only grenades, which we've
Easy.
learned is
Yeah,
easy.
easy breezy. The intended way.
And then this is
As God intended.
this is where we discover that Parker was a founding member of the Black Chamber. And after
What?
several
What?
years of being in the Black Chamber, he traded the unit to Gardner in exchange for
Shut
Project
the fuck
Babel
up.
and Metal Gear.
Fukushima, shut the fuck up.
What
Go
the
to bed.
fuck are we talking about?
I guess it's fine that this is out extraneous stuff. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. Keep this the fuck away from me.
There's some cool details in here, but it's very weird. Stage 12, you have to do it in 250 seconds. Then stage 12, mission 2 is do it in 600 steps. Mission 3 of stage 12 is defeat Metal Gear with only C4.
Oh, shit.
And then stage 13 is 90 seconds with a pistol only Viper fight, 90 seconds with bombs only. Oh, no, with the 1 second bomb stipulation. And then mission 3 is grenade only Viper, which, like, whatever. Okay, this is the juicy shit. So you find out that Parker and Gardner have been at each other's throats for a really long time.
Sure.
Because
Oh, God.
Gardner ordered some hit when Gardner got his hands on Black Chamber. He utilized Black Chamber to start doing assassinations that were off the books that no one knew about. And one of them he got caught for. And when he was caught, he decided that he would put all of the blame on Parker's daughter. And so the U.S. government starts violently, like, interrogating this poor woman and drives her to suicide.
Whoa.
And so that's when Parker's like, fuck you, Gardner. And then they begin their, like, beef, essentially. Whoa. And so anyway, Parker, for whatever reason, trades Black Chamber to Gardner for these projects. Parker, while doing these projects, fucks up. Metal Gear lands in enemy hands.
Sure.
And then this whole game is Parker trying to clean up his mess while Gardner is, like, trolling from the shadows, essentially.
Yeah, because, like, technically he didn't fuck up because the GLF was supposed to get Metal Gear.
Right. So Gardner and Parker are just, like, playing
plan.
Both sides of the...
It's like spy versus spy, but on, like, a global scale.
Essentially, yeah.
Jesus.
Which is, like, a neat idea.
Yeah.
But then at the very end is when we get the big reveal where they're like, "You're finally ready, Jack," and then
Snake. Impressive Snake.
Oh no. James, I saw that you had in the notes initially. You had fun dev facts.
Yeah.
Are there different? Were those different than what we?
Yeah, it was before I had to listen to the rest of the last episode, and so I was like, it got covered.
Nice.
Did Idea Spy 2.5 get brought up in the previous episode? I think so. I think it did.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we talked about it because then we talked about Kojima, like, paying to have it turned into an audio drama where he could be the main character.
The other thing I can't remember if we brought up or not that I was reading about is that I did not know this, obviously, because I haven't played them, but a lot of the music compositions and the sound effects are adapted from the previous MSX2 titles and were just brought over to the Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's sick.
I had no idea.
I didn't know it either.
I mean, at this point, it all sounds the same.
Well,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fair.
Fucking 20 plus years of doing these games.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess, James, did you want to kick it on over to the sort of closing?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm just double checking my notes. Oh, I guess there was a did y'all talk about the link cable multiplayer mode that was
we did briefly.
Yeah.
I'm honestly I think I mentioned this, but I think it's a good time because the Master Collection is coming out soon.
Right.
I really do hope they have that functionality in the Master Collection.
Yeah.
I'd like to try out
somehow. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Worst case, I think you could probably do it with the Steam Decks.
True. True. Well, that's Metal Gear Ghost Babel. That was a blast.
Yeah.
It feels nice to be back into the Metal Gear side of things.
Yeah, it does,
after
thankfully.
Snatchers and Blue
yeah.
Snakes.
We'll see how you feel. We'll see how you feel about that in a few weeks. But
well, yeah.
Again, I think that
MGS4 is the professional wrestling of Metal Gear.
It really is.
Okay. Wow.
Honestly,
hey, don't tell me that. I can only get
I
so
love
wrecked.
that.
I've said this before because again, that's our next game. On or about August 25th is when that episode is going to come out. Is us talking about predictions, things that Chad and James expect to be coming for them and us and MGS4. I've said this before. I often talk about the debate between MGS3 and MGS2 and like which one's my favorite and like which one's the best and blah, blah, blah. And it kind of bounces back and forth. MGS4 is like my dark side favorite.
Ooh.
Like secretly,
yeah.
Like Weekend Johnny pick.
Yeah, like the week, like MGS, like in this, like right now, MGS2 is Lily's favorite Metal Gear. but MGS4 is Weekend Lily's favorite Metal Gear. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it's pretty fucking good. Like it's just
I'm
like
stoked.
it's just like it's the dumbest shit ever. Parentheses complimentary. I think like it's just like it's one of those. So I'm excited to hear like what you guys think is coming for us in your next episode.
I feel like it's the dumbest shit ever, kind of like in the way that Crank, the action movie, is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like Fast and the Furious or something. It's yeah,
they're
it's just,
jumping rivers.
It really
and,
is Metal
It
Gear
really
Fast
is.
and Furious. Yeah.
it 100%.
I'm
yeah.
fucking sat. I'm ready.
It's so weird because it goes from like the goofiest shit you've ever seen to like arguably the coolest thing in the entire fucking series.
Yeah.
And it does it with
pretty rapidly and frequently.
It
Okay.
oscillates like Whiplash. It's very funny. I can't.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I have said multiple times, and what I will continue to say, is that man, I'm real excited for you guys to witness the Skin Monkey.
Oh yeah. The Skin
know what that
Monkey is
means.
great.
Oh, you will.
This might be the most excited I think since starting the show that I've been to like share a Metal Gear with somebody.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because like I don't think like
Because
like,
Isaac and Cameron hadn't played anything, and so I was so goddamn stoked that Isaac was playing them. Because I was like, I can't wait to hear what this guy thinks.
it's interesting, and it was such an interesting season the first time too, because like that was the season where we had like a bunch of and a bunch of like listeners come on, and we had like a different person per episode, and like I wasn't on like half of them.
Yeah.
And so like so I'm really excited to be able to like fully cover MGS4 and like do it in like the way, like the spirit and intention of the show, which is just like two people who have played it before, two people who haven't, and just like really like dive in and really get a fucking spirit full of Metal Gear Solid 4.
I hate that Gemini is the first thing you see when you type in a thing on Google.
Dude.
Because I was like, I know we had Patty Stardust,
Yep.
aka Patrick Smith, on an episode,
Yeah.
but I couldn't remember which of his podcasts that I had listened to that made
Twin
me want to reach out to
Humanities, I'm
him.
pretty
But yeah,
sure.
it was Twin Humanities. But I just typed it into Google. I just typed in Metal Gear Monday's Patty, and I got this fucking Patrick Smith, also known as Patty Stardust from Twitter and the Twin Humanities podcast, has appeared as a guest on the Deep Dive Games Club show Metal Gear Mondays to discuss titles like Metal Gear Solid 4. And then it just goes into great detail, and I'm like, this is making me deeply uncomfortable.
That makes my skin crawl, dude.
I know, dude. It knows everything about us.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you're looking for a specific episode, timestamp, or topic covered on Metal Gear Mondays, please let me know.
Don't.
And then I typed in Netanyahu, and now we're fucked.
It's like, oh, they talk about Netanyahu a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to see a printout of the Noid and Netanyahu?
What
But
did
no,
I-
I'm stoked.
As someone who I like to know what comes up when I Google myself, so that has taken on a whole new thing now, because now when you Google yourself, Google is just like putting shit together,
Right.
And it's legit like Chad Better, just like a former politician, now Metal Gear Mondays co-host, and I'm like, oh,
Don't
is this how
say
your head
that.
sees me?
Don't say that.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Damn. Yeah, I'm also very excited, and you'll see this to people who tune into the stream. It'll be really nice to play Metal Gear Solid 4 at a frame rate that doesn't oscillate between 12 frames a second and 32 frames a second. The PS3 release was fucking barely held together. Gorgeous game, but you can hear the PlayStation actively like screaming,
Pushing the constraints of the
the
tech.
yeah. But hopefully it will not. Hopefully I won't get like a fucking red whatever the fuck it is. What is an orange light? The orange
Oh,
light. of
yeah,
death
the
on
orange
the
light.
PS3?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was yellow.
Oh, that's
Yellow
right,
light.
The yellow light of death. But anyway, yeah, I like Ghost Babel a lot. I think it's the first time. So, and I was telling Chad about this off mic when Cameron and I covered it for the show, and I still can't remember if Lily was on the episode or not. I think it was just me and Cameron. When Cameron and I covered it for the show, arguably I just threw on some fucking cheats and just blasted through it just so we could talk about it. Because I think it was like kind of a last minute decision, and it was back when we were doing weekly fucking episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember Cameron and I just were like, fuck it. We're going to fly through, and then for some of the secret stuff, we're just going to like look some shit up online. So this is probably the first time that I like legitimately played it all the way through to completion since like fucking middle school.
Oh,
or
wow.
something. Like it's been a long ass time.
That's awesome.
Like playing it properly, I suppose.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. It was
It was
super
a
good.
blast.
It held up. I was nervous it wasn't going to hold up.
Yeah.
I do think it's a pretty good game. There were some things that I didn't love, a lot of which I think could be attributed to like technological limitations. But ultimately, I think it is a pretty fun game to play. There's some surprising depth to its themes and story that I did not expect in a Game Boy Color game. Surprisingly dark game, even by Metal Gear standards. I think at the end of the day, it's like super impressive what they were able to pull off. Visually, it's very impressive. I think the color palette is gorgeous, and I think a lot of the
It's so
cutscenes
pretty.
are really, really pretty to look at.
Yeah.
They use purples in there a lot.
The purples
and I
are
feel like
so
purples
nice.
are awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't see a lot of purples in Game Boy games for some
Yeah, I'm
reason.
very interested to see what it'll look like on the.
Yeah, I'm
Could be
curious to see like
released.
what filters and stuff they bring in.
And the music is good. Please, no one get mad. The music, we love the music.
Music's
We
great.
talked
Good.
about the music.
God,
Love the
speaking of the
music.
music,
We love
I
the
like
music.
the one song that played for 85% of the game.
Oh, and that's on Gorby. We love the music.
and that's on Gorby.
Unless
Well, and everybody will be able to play this. Like if
Yes.
anybody is interested, you will literally have a way to play it on every fucking
Yeah.
console come
That's so
August
true.
27th. So
So speaking of music in the fan mail section, Alessio, is there actual fan mail? Like, do you have?
yeah. So
Okay.
we've got two Spotify comments that I pulled.
Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, one is direct from Spotify. The other is just like a paraphrase. So real quick, Beef Dubberton update.
Let's go.
We've confirmed that Beef has gotten to our Renton episode.
Hell yeah.
So really enjoyed it and apparently saw it as like an arc, which I had never really considered, but I think it
Oh.
totally is. But saw it as like the closure of like these goons started a shitty podcast and then they get to talk to David Hayter.
That's cool.
Insane. It was that was our searching for David arc.
Yeah.
And then we get to the transgender arc real fast because we're
Hey,
we're
It is
year
like
deep.
watching One Piece.
The searching for David arc, the farewell arc, the 2.0 arc, the revengeance arc, the return arc, the transgender arc. We have lots of arcs.
a lot of arcs.
Arc.
For Sasuke.
Yeah. And then Peter, singularly just Peter on Spotify, called us out for not mentioning music during the final fight with the boss in MGS3, as well as Clash with Evil Personified during the Vulcan pit fight.
Yeah.
I'm
Got
also
it.
surprised.
Good fucking tracks too. Like I don't know.
No, they're-
Hey, listen,
yeah.
Peter, I wasn't here for that episode. I definitely would have I would have talked a lot
Yeah,
about those songs.
look.
I would have said they're so good. I love the notes and the melody and the
We're
rhythm.
saying it.
I
Not
love
just him
As
saying
the
it.
podcast resident DJ Rat King, I feel just so responsible for not calling out the music. So I'm sorry, Peter.
Let me see
Hope
what
you're
episodes
listening.
they were. Oh, they were from Delta. So, and this is what I kind of said.
You want to know something?
back-
I'm
Was
so
I there?
sorry. You want to know something crazy? It feels wild to me. Like I forget that Chad didn't jump into the show until MGS2.
Yeah.
It feels
I
like
was
even
just
there.
a twinkle in Alessio's
You weren't
eye.
on
at that
Delta?
point.
Well, I think it's because didn't Chad play multiplayer Delta with us?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't. on the
Yeah, so
final
that's why in my
episode, I guess,
mind
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
Chad was
He was part of
involved.
it, yeah.
I did tell Peter this, I think, in a response, but Peter was strictly referring to the Delta season. I think we did talk about that stuff in the original MGS3
Yeah.
coverage. 10 fucking years ago,
Wow.
Whoa!
which is insane. That's
I am
fucking
taking mental
crazy.
damage.
He
What the
also
fuck? Like a third of my life has been spent
Yeah.
on this fucking podcast.
He also,
soon
he also
it'll
has
be
a
the
couple
majority
of
of
other
your
comments
life.
in there. Like he mentions like our descriptions of the secret theater stuff made it funnier to listen to, and then since we did the Meryl ending in MGS1, we never experienced Snake getting a cold.
Which I think that was on the OG season.
Yeah.
I think Alice talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Peter sent us a lovely Instagram note as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
See, somebody does listen to
Peter.
or read the responses to the comments. So thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, if you have any comments, feel free to drop them on Spotify, drop them on social.
Leave us a
Email.
review.
Contact at metalgearmondays.com. Any engagement is helpful.
Yeah. Send us a
Come to
letter.
our houses, swat us.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
You know when Alessio is going to be streaming, so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
But yeah, so I work Mondays, Tuesdays until the end of August. So I'm shifting streams from Tuesday, Thursdays to Wednesday, Fridays. And so I'm going to try to do 9 a.m. Eastern Wednesdays and Fridays for like 2 to 3 hours each morning. Until we enter September. And then I'll announce what that's going to be. Yeah, but MGS4.
MGS4 coming up.
I will watch forlornly and from the distance and not be able to actually join in on any of the fun while you're streaming on those days.
Yeah.
It'll be a black screen just for Chad.
Well, actually, I think you can join voice chat without watching the stream.
Oh, yeah,
So I
yeah.
can
No, you
just
totally
put
can.
context.
Yeah.
how
So you
fucking
just
crazy
hear
that
it.
would
Ghost
be.
Chad.
I need to find a way. I need to see if I can find a way to record the Discord audio while doing it, because then I could just upload like the recordings to
Yeah.
Patreon after
For the
the fact.
VOD sickos.
Oh, that'd be smart.
So I don't know. I'll look into that. No promises, but yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty excited. I think that's pretty much it. Next up is August 25th. As Lily mentioned, we're doing some MGS4 predictions and generalities. And then 2 days after that episode releases, the Master Collection will come out. So maybe we'll drop like a little episode-let.
No promises, but we'll consider it.
Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on timing.
I got like an early prediction for the game for
you got?
Metal Gear Solid 4 that I could drop as a little teaser.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it. There's a little
I
after
think-
credits.
This is going to be
Yeah.
really quick. This and then the episode itself is going to be the biggest test of me and Alessio's poker face.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
yeah, I did not
interesting.
even think about that.
Have
I'm
to,
gonna write
be
up a
very how to
list.
react.
Let me
I'm
For
just
the
gonna-
list
I'm
of
just gonna
theories.
say, I'm just going to establish and say interesting to every.
I'm just gonna have like my notes over like your two webcams,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can't even see the reactions. Of
Yeah,
Stay
and
face.
you know what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna go, cool, yeah, okay, cool.
Cool.
Legit,
Cool,
legit.
baby, cool, daddy, cool.
All right,
All right, what you got, Chad?
I think that in Metal Gear Solid 4, I don't know how early or how late in the game, but at some point there will be a box.
Just a box.